Don't agree at all. Welcome to Role Seekers and the Legend of Nivelle. My name is Dustin Ritchea, your humble dungeon master, both your best friend and your greatest enemy. We are a group of normal gamers who play Dungeons & Dragons for your enjoyment, and I am joined by the intrepid Seekers! Seekers! Role Seekers! Role Seekers.
We're Role Seekers.
It's just me. It's just
I was dancing.
Yeah, no, it's good.
We were participating.
Welcome to our lovely game. It is Saturday night. We are going to play some Dungeons & Dragons, an epic high fantasy homebrew style game. So hopefully you'll be able to get in on the action. Before we get started, though, I do want to say thank you to our amazing seekers out there, you guys. We have seen tremendous growth in the past month. We went from, we went from 0 subscribers on YouTube to 300. In a little over a month. And we just reached 100,000 likes on TikTok, and we're over 600 now on Instagram. So I just want to say thank you to everybody. You can find us on all social media channels, podcasts. We've got a podcast. We have videos everywhere, and it is just the 6 to 7 of us bi-weekly. So
It's great. I finally feel like I have a friend. Because of all those likes.
Because of all of those likes.
Yeah.
That's good.
We're
Someone's watching!
The whole point is
Someone's watching!
we need to get Trevor's self-esteem higher.
Also, for those of you out there who are subscribing on Twitch, the biggest thank you ever. Thank you so much. Like, there are 4 of you out there. My gosh, thank you.
Can we find out their names?
No, in the chat.
There we go.
Yeah, we'll get the Technomancer to let us know. So some big news. You'll see that 2 of our role seekers are missing. We have Jamie Spiegel, who usually plays Clara. She cannot be with us today because she is having twins. And
Not right
now.
If she's having right now, her husband's right here.
Wait, but her husband's here.
Twins?
Her husband's here.
Right now.
Yeah, I could have said that better.
Right now.
I could have said it a lot better.
Guys, D&D is really important to us.
One of you has to be here. No, but she, because she's having twins, she is taking a mental rest day. So also, our good friend Lexi Mox, last game, passed away, came back. But unfortunately, Mr. Zachary Gibson has a lot of different things going on in his life, and so he had to switch focus to some of those. He is a teacher for the young, and I'm sure he will continue to spread the goodwill of Dungeons & Dragons to the youth. So we will miss you, Zach, but hopefully you'll come back and guest star with us at some point in the future. All right. With all of that, let's go ahead and get into Role Seekers tonight because it's Saturday night. Let's roll. All right, everyone, welcome back to Role Seekers. Before we jump into tonight's game, we want to give a special shout out to a Kickstarter that is currently going on Kickstarter, the mighty Stego Dial. Stego Dial! So anyways, what the Stego Dial is it is a customizable printed with a lot of different colors. We're going to have 3 different colors on here. Up to 4?
Up to 4.
Up to 4?
That's
one
than
better.
3.
So What they do though is they have counters. It's got a counter on it, and you can actually keep track of your counters.
Health.
Whatever
You want. Whatever game you want to use it for.
Exactly.
Spells, how many times you cast Fireball.
Yep.
Raven things.
So they're going to have two different versions. They're going to have one that you can actually put a sticker on. That's that one over here.
You can do your own customized art. You can send them.
Yeah, you can send them your customized art.
cool.
They'll print it out. They'll also have these 3D printed ones. And what's really cool is it can also be used as a hat. No, it can be used as a coaster.
And these
Nice.
pop off and they're interchangeable.
Nice.
What?
So they have, I think, 12 days left
Yep.
to get their Kickstarter funded. So please check them out. They're really cool.
So we're
Very
going to be
cool.
using them. Boom.
Yes.
Some sticker dot.
3D printer.
Ideally, we're going to try to. What we'd like to do is we want to use it for.
We want to count down how many raven skulls have
Crows.
broken.
Crows.
Crow skulls have broken, which is a big deal in our game. So these go to 100, but they are going to have options that go to. We're going to do one that just does 1 through 20.
Oh, nice.
So yeah,
Makes sense.
there's different
Cool.
options you can do for the numbers too. So,
So give them a
Very
check
cool.
out. So thank you guys so
but
much
it
for
will
sending us
be
these.
my coaster.
We're super excited to have them. So
I'm going to use mine for my F-bombs.
Ooh.
all of them.
Ooh. Is
Gonna count how many
what
times you
Fireball
say
means?
fuck.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh.
There we go. One. Dun, dun, dun.
All right.
Last time on Roll Seekers and the Legend of Nibel. The heroes found themselves in the Boreal Keep. We had an epic intro as Killian, the female barbarian, led 4 other barbarians deep into the Boreal Keep, defeating a Yeti, tearing down the drawbridge, making it into the central chamber where they reunited with the Fated. As they did, the Titan's curse was released from one of the Ordolian mirrors in the center of the room. It brought back the adamantine armor of the Stygian Seven, a group that the heroes do not know anything about. As they fought through the animated armor, they saw visions of what they could only surmise was perhaps Titus, the Emperor of Terraphon, standing in the center of the mirror. He asked them how many crows were left, and when they answered, he said, "Good, then I will see you soon." Unable to become corporal, he was reliant on his 6 soldiers, which the heroes were able to vanquish. Believing they had won, with the mirror being shattered, they did not account for the fact that it was not the full mirror. The other half of the mirror lied deep in the bowels of the Boreal Keep. No heroes investigated the room until after the battle was won. In that small reprieve, they discovered that the handle of the throne unlocked a secret room down into the depths of the Boreal Keep. As this happened, the glass coalesced on the floor, releasing large creatures, the shadow wolves that you've seen before, the unnamed beasts that seem to erase people from existence. These creatures killed most of the barbarians in your company except for Andros and Killian. The others were deleted. Those of you who do not have stars in your eyes or are star-touched, forget them. If you are star-touched, you will remember them. They completely disappear, while David Jones, under the influence of the Black Sword, or just him playing his character, walked deep down into the dark, followed by Valran. The two of them reached the bottom, while Lexi Mox was hit by a beam that completely and utterly eviscerated her. It did not delete her from existence, but did knock her unconscious, perhaps killing her. Valran at the bottom sent a fireball into the Ordolian mirror, and it, mixed with the power of Ordos, the god of magic, sealed the darkness from the mirror, turning it silver before erupting in a conflagration of incredible magic that not only burned out the entire bottom of the keep, but found its way all the way up and burned the creatures that were pulling themselves out of the glass, all in blue flames. This almost created a TPK, with only Clara still on her feet. Deciding to help the greater good, or the most, she let Lexi roll the death saves by herself while she attempted to go down into the depths to save the heroes. This is, of course, after the valiant Lyra jumped 120 feet with her shield first into the chasm and only dying by, 7 hit points?
No,
It was
after
less than that. It was like 2.
Yeah, so that hurt because that was really cool. She went unconscious, and the entire group still hinging on death. Both Killian and David had one death throw, and Valran had 2 when Mr. David Jones rolled a nat 20 to wake up and stabilize the group. Clara made it to the bottom, but not before Lexi died.
Because of a nat one.
Because of a nat 1.
Oof.
Because you can't
Yeah.
beat the nat
Oof.
1.
Yep.
Yeah,
I missed that.
when Clara left, Zach had made 1 roll
One
and it was a
success.
success, so she left. And then he rolled a nat 1.
Oh.
And it failed the second attempt. So sometimes the dice aren't in your favor. In this somber moment, Yesin, the spirit of vengeance, the spirit of Lexi's people, coalesced. This spirit had saved Lexi once before in her childhood, and now looked down at Lexi and said, "Lexi, wake up, wake up." Breathing out what seemed to be Yesin's last breath, Yesin disappeared, and Lexi took a breath. Our game begins with Lexi breathing heavily on the ground. Valran, Lyra, David Jones, and Clara are all at the bottom of the Boreal Keep, along with Killian. Killian is not up. David Jones, as you are the only player here that is still up, what do you do?
From remembering from last game, Valran and Killian are stabilized.
Everyone is stabilized.
I'm stable too.
They're stable. So the mirror.
The mirror is utterly and completely destroyed. As you look at this room, you see that it is like a catacomb. There are many different branches going off into the darkness. While the evil that was kind of oozing out of the mirror is gone now. And you have just experienced an incredible amount of heat. As you look around the room and are breathing, you look down and see singe marks on your hand, and yet you are breathing and frost is coming out of your mouth. All along the walls, you see not only burn marks, but frost, as though Valran's magic intermixed with the fireball that has gone up the keep. It is both burned and cold at the same time.
No, this mirror, is it the same mirror that had like the glass that cut
Yeah.
through plate mail or
Yes.
plate armor? Okay.
There is
Exact.
no glass left.
Are the frames still there, or
The frame is there, but it is bent, melted down, and if you recall, nothing could even scathe it. So it seems that it was not Valran's magic, but the magic that intermixed with the mirror was potentially celestial in nature and enough to just completely destroy everything you are seeing.
Okay. Cool. Well, I'm going to drag Killian. Wait, who else is down there with me?
Killian, Valran, and Lyra.
Okay.
Whole group.
I'm going to
Clara is there with you. She kneels down and she is tending to Killian.
gonna kind of just drag them both to a side of the wall and sit them up. That way they're just not laying there.
David, what are you doing? Says Clara.
So good. So good.
Can I roll to wake up?
Please. You only get 1 roll though. So
Okay, I'm gonna use. I have all these bloodstones, so I'm gonna use my bloodstone dice.
use the chakra.
I'm gonna use.
Feel the chakra.
Calvin, this is for you.
Kaldar. We miss you.
Montague, Calvin,
So
this
what
is
are
for you.
those two?
This is a dragon bloodstone, and this
Okay.
is a bloodstone, and then these are unpolished.
She's gonna roll the
bloodstones.
rocks.
And then these are also made of
numbers
bloodstone.
of the rocks.
These are also made of bloodstone. These are bloodstone as well. And so
Okay.
is this bracelet, and they're dragon.
Oh, okay.
So it's a power boss.
You gotta
rod.
hold them.
Is it-
You
is
gotta
it-
hold them while you try to wake
Is it
up.
like a voodoo thing, like rolling the bones? And you
No,
like
no, it's
interpret
chakras.
Like,
It
chakras?
can be.
It's a chakra of
Remember,
Azeron.
the more you
Okay.
believe.
No.
Okay. So the chakras were not with you. You were unconscious.
So, just real quick, since it's been a little bit for me.
Sure.
Have we told the audience about the voice that you do and like what our goal of the
slightly.
team is?
yeah, it's
Okay.
We want the audience to figure out who we're doing.
Right.
And then know that we're doing it because we truly love this person.
Right.
So
And then hopefully once,
Yeah,
once everybody figures it out, we're gonna continue to do it.
Yeah, we've been doing it.
until somebody, knows
Yeah.
that we're
And then he will come and sit right here and play with us.
Or we get a cease and desist. And but either way,
Which is
I don't think
infinitely
you
more
can get a cease and
likely.
desist
Yeah.
from doing a voice.
I don't think so. But either way,
Especially if we don't say the name.
he's going to acknowledge us, and that's enough.
Yeah.
That's enough.
whatever you say, Trevor.
Might
David, what do you think?
I like the voice.
Ooh, good shit
Oh
there.
my god.
I also like the voice.
David! We gotta go upstairs. Whoa.
I'm just gonna begin to walk up the stairs
Leaving everyone?
with Clara.
Well, Claire is tending to all the people who are unconscious and sick downstairs. So as you start to walk up, she looks at you. David, you've got to take these people up. What are you doing?
Gonna go back downstairs. I'm gonna pick up Valran and Clara.
Okay.
I can walk! I'm literally talking to you right now.
I'm sorry.
Pick up Lyra!
Lyra. Clara.
There you go.
Yeah. Valran and Clara. Or Lyra.
Lyra.
Lyra and Valran. I'm gonna pick them up and just begin to walk
Perfect.
up.
I would like athletics check, but you won't need to roll high because you're very strong.
I'm wearing very heavy armor.
That's 12, I think.
You're fine.
Okay.
A 12, rolling a 12 will get it. So, but you're encumbered, so you're going to be moving up the stairs very slowly. Clara will lean over and, I think that's everyone, right? No,
Killian.
Killian. She's going to attempt to pick up Killian,
It's a female.
but it's a
The barbarian.
That's a bad guy.
I'll re-roll it.
No.
It's okay. So she lifts him over the shoulders, and Clara slowly walks up. I think we should come back down maybe later, but it's not safe here. I hope Andros is okay. As I am remembering correctly, was it all of the barbarians that got destroyed, or did Andros make it?
All of them got destroyed.
I thought it was all of them.
Because
I
one of
misspoke.
them, I think 2 of them lived.
2 of them were instantly vaporized.
2 of them lived, and then they fought the creature, and it destroyed the rest of them.
Yeah.
So, bad me. It is literally just Lexi. So, it takes you about 5 to 10 minutes to get up the stairs. As you reach the top of the stairs, in the distance, you see Lexi has pulled herself up against the frame of the mirror. And she is looking worse for wear. She does not look like she's going to make it.
So we're in the room. Yes. Right, I'm going to set Valran and Clara, or Lyra, off to the side, and I'm going to run towards Lexi.
Okay. Lexi will look up at you, and pausing our infamous voice, she will do her own. David. Blood comes out of her mouth. David. Little. Where's your
I'm going to look around.
You don't see anything.
I don't see anything.
You attempt to try to stabilize her?
Yes. Medicine check?
That is-
7. I think that's a +1. Yeah, +1.
Perfect.
So 8.
Well, that will not stabilize her. So as she sits there, you kind of go over and you begin to push on her organs, and you recognize that this is a lethal blow. As you look around, you notice that Clara she stands there and she just kind of shakes her head. The group has expended almost all of your magic, all of your powers. Lexi grabs your hand. David, I just wanted to help my people. Will you please help them?
Yes.
Promise me.
Promise.
You're a good man, David. Do not give in. And she kind of points at the sword that you have in your possession. She falls back into the frame, and as she does, her face goes pale before her hands slowly drop to her side. She takes a final breath, and as she does, you see Clara standing at the side, tears running down her face. But all of a sudden,
The phoenix rises.
well, let's already do that. All of a sudden, she starts to glow slightly. As Lexi falls, her final breath, you see a small amount of light come out of her mouth. It floats up in front of her, right in front of you, and as it does, it begins to form into a familiar orb. Our job is not done. Yesin flies from Lexi into Clara. And Clara falls unconscious.
Oh, crap. I'm the only conscious person.
As David stands with everyone unconscious around him. Meanwhile...
No pressure.
Thank you, Trevor.
Meanwhile.
Meant while.
Boom! And a massive explosion. Energy is flying everywhere. It's incredibly cold, and you feel as though your body is being ripped apart by energy. You see Montague walking behind a mirror that is filled with silver glass. You see one of the members of the Crystalline Order. What is it you wish? That my friends make it safely to the Boreal Keep. Everyone begins to disappear, except one person, who by the tone of the wish, is not necessarily a friend.
Oh my.
Wish begins to rip and pull. And the next moment, you find yourself face first in snow and ice. You take a breath. What do you do?
Perception check. 3 plus.
There's still snow in your eyes.
I wipe it off better. I'm not using this because it's cocked. Okay. 13.
You take a moment, and what you realize is that you are not wearing... Describe what you're wearing.
Okay. So... well, previously, I could tell you that I was wearing
Royal garments.
studded leather. And as a bard, I'm strapped with a lute on my back and my fiddle and didgeridoo, collapsible though. Collapsible. So I look like a traveler, but if you actually look at what I'm wearing, it is definitely for my protection.
It's not a burqa.
It is not a burqa or a bruka.
Oh, it's not
No.
a burqa.
You do not have a parka or a bruka.
Okay.
Bruka would let you wear... It's a parka that goes over armor.
Oh my god.
Obviously in the player's handbook. All right, as you hit the ground, you begin to hear.
Does it sound like it's in pain or like the world's worst hunting call?
Kind of sounds like something's in pain.
Okay, I want to go towards it.
Perfect. So you immediately turn around, disoriented. You see a large ice cavern with a pike in the ground and a bunch of sled dogs.
Oh. Do I recognize these sled
These
dogs?
seem to be the sled dogs that the group came into the Boreal Mountains on.
Oh my. So I look at the ice wall. Is it solid or is there an opening?
So you are in an ice cavern that goes into the mountains.
Okay.
And on straight into the mountains.
Okay. All right. I'm actually gonna go and I'm going to take the pike out of the ground.
Okay,
To release them.
you take the pike out of the ground. There are enough dogs for 3 sleds.
Oh. Okay. All right. Can I do a survival check to see which direction I think is the right way, or do I can I tell based on the cavern?
So you are at the edge of the cavern. You would have to go into the cavern.
All right, and I can take the dogs with me.
Well, you have too many dogs right now.
I have too many. Okay,
Well, we
so
left the dogs there because they couldn't fit in the cavern.
The carts could not go into the cavern.
okay. So I'm thinking that I should probably leave them here and trek forth so that I can come back to them. Correct? Is that how it looks? It's just hard for me to kind of imagine.
You would know that their owner is dead. And they are now piked into the ground.
Well,
with
I'm
the ice.
gonna let them free.
Okay.
I'm gonna let them free because I'm not heartless.
So you cut the ropes, and the dogs kind of look at you.
Go home.
Handle animal.
Go home.
Because they're hungry.
Well, Jamie did try to ask the plants to tell them to go home, but then the plants were screaming.
The lavender
Yeah,
flower.
the lavender.
And it didn't work.
Oh my. I'll take that. That's a 10.
Okay.
No,
so,
I'm sorry. Hold on. That's better. Even better. 11.
Ooh. Well, that doesn't change anything. So it's okay, dogs, and they just kind of look at you, sniff, and none of them really takes to you.
Okay.
So they all leave. But they head back the way that you know would probably be the most likely for them to survive.
Okay.
And as they run into the wilderness, you turn, and there's a large ice cavern looming in front of you.
Right. So, which obviously, for the sake of the story, whichever way the dogs ran, I have to go the opposite way. So I'm gonna head that direction.
Which is into the
Yes.
ice cavern. So you head into the ice cavern. This is the same ice cavern that transported the group into the land of Ix. But hopefully this time the spell is broken. You travel into the ice. How long do you want to go?
8 hours max.
Okay, so you go about, I would say 4 to 5 hours.
Okay.
You guys went quite a
Pretty
distance
far.
in.
Yeah.
And you reach the edge of the ice cavern. On the other side, perception check.
Ooh. Oh, never mind.
Oof. 13.
I just saw 0. I got excited.
13?
I know. I was
13 won't do it. You go out and you see an evergreen tree. You see several evergreen trees, and you're now at a plateau overlooking a large valley with mountains on every side.
Okay.
In the far, far distance, you see a little bit of smoke, but very, very far away.
Very far. I'm just gonna keep going.
Okay, you keep going. Perception check.
Come on, baby. 14.
Something moves behind you, and as you turn, you don't see anything.
Okay. Well, I know what this is. So I'm gonna go ahead, get out my fiddle, and I'm gonna play as I walk along, and I'm gonna give myself some bardic inspiration.
I can do it.
I can
I
do
am
it.
so good.
I
Here we go.
Also, if I was sneaking, everything knows where I am.
Anything I
I'm
can
gonna
do,
take
I
your
can
shadow.
do better. Perception check.
Come near me and I'll kill you and take your shadow.
Don't even need it. 22.
All right, so you're playing, you're walking
Yeah.
through the valley, and all of a sudden you turn, and you see something kind of jut out of the snow.
Okay.
It is a prickly purple flower.
Damn it. Oh, but you can't speak to it.
No, I can't speak to it, so
It's kind of,
just gonna
it's
look at it.
completely out of place.
It's barren.
Like it is white snow, and a flower is sticking out with a thorny vine.
A thorny vine. How thorny?
Like enough, like that if
Like,
you
it'll
touched
prick
it,
you.
it would prick you.
Okay, like big thorns. Like if I step on it, it's gonna go through my foot.
No,
you
dude,
could
it's
step
a
on
flower.
it's a flower. Like it's a
Like
rose.
a rose.
So this is the thing that's been scaring me, eh?
Potentially.
Potentially. Okay. Well,
Have you ever seen a flower move? So
You ever seen
I
a
don't
lavender
know.
flower?
right. So
Jesus.
it's probably like one of those fish that lives in like the Mariana
Yeah, that
Trench
has
with the
the-
light on it.
Oh yeah, the little
Yeah.
lead.
So I'm gonna go around it and not pay it any attention.
Okay. So as you walk, you just kind of like leave it. Oh, it was behind you. Now you leave it alone.
Okay.
Visually, as you walk away, it. You keep going.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So. You begin to approach a small, there's a lot of different evergreens, but they're kind of pushing into like a small path, like the valley's going down, And as you look up ahead, you see that there is two trees, and there are purple vines. Like they are green vines with purple flowers going up either side of the tree.
Same flowers as what was back on the other one.
Would you like to knowledge nature?
Heck yeah, I would. That's a 12 plus 19.
Looks
19
like
total. Okay. All right, that's kind of sketchy. There's vines and now a moving flower. Have I ever seen this before?
I don't believe so.
No. Okay. All right. Well, I'm just gonna keep going. Keep playing.
Okay.
Keep playing to myself.
You head into between the trees.
Okay.
Grapple. Athletics. They have a plus.
Or dexterity, if you're on the
Correct.
receiving end
Correct.
of the grapple.
So acrobatics. or
Okay. Yeah, I'll
athletics.
take that.
I'll take a +2.
Boom.
Can't read
All right.
that.
13.
18.
So all of a sudden, one of the vines comes down and literally latches onto your arm. You pull and rip it. Again.
Again. All right.
The second one comes.
Boom. 14.
+2. You're not very strong.
That's a 17.
So this one gets you and goes all the way up and goes around your chest. And as you go to rip, it pulls back.
Okay.
So now your arm is pulled up. It doesn't
Okay.
have you in a full grapple, but you can't move. Like you can't run.
Leave.
Okay.
And all of a sudden, in front of you on the floor, kind of rack focus into focus, you see
What? I'm gonna scream. What do you want? Doesn't say anything.
just looks at you. It kind of pulls tighter.
What? Okay, I'm gonna take a dagger and I'm gonna try to cut it.
Okay?
Cut the vine.
Go ahead and attack it.
Oh yeah. 26.
Damage.
And what? 26?
To hit.
Too many dice. Too many dice. Too many dice. 7.
Okay, so
Just do
and it
that.
just snaps.
Okay. I'm gonna get right up to that flower.
It went into the ground.
What? What? Okay, so I'm gonna run forward, maybe like 10 paces, right?
Okay.
To like kind of get out of range.
Sure.
I'm gonna turn around, and I'm gonna start playing the fiddle for the flower.
Okay.
So like, I don't know what it's gonna like, but I'm gonna play some soothing music. Maybe I could get it to pop back out.
You're gonna sing about the flower?
Yeah.
What are you saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like,
Hello, little one. Hello, pretty purple flower. I mean, that's a 23, so
Sounds really good.
she sounds great.
so
Hey, little guy. What? Am I supposed to kill it? What am I supposed to do?
no, you gotta play your character.
We've only ever talked to the lavender flower.
Yeah, I know.
You can't talk to it.
What? Where do I go? What is that? Who are you?
Constitution save
the
that roll.
hell?
I just meant like the
Or
little.
dexterity save.
That is
Maybe,
exactly-
maybe you should
I'm
kill
gonna
it.
take the
That is exactly what happened in Jurassic Park. Hey, little guy, you little stupid little.
clever girl. Nat 20.
So you move out of the way. All of a sudden, like it looks like pollen. It's like, and
Oh.
you're just gonna.
Oof. Okay.
All of a sudden, you see in the ground just kind of like a, and it's going toward the cave.
Back. It's going back. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting the hell out of Dodge, going the other way.
It turns.
What is this? Tremors? Okay. Where's the nearest tree?
There's one up, but it's like one of those like Charlie Brown trees.
Oh,
it half
God,
dead?
Come on, man.
Yeah, half dead.
The trees are screaming if you can hear them. Because half of them are blown away. Like when Jamie talked to them, they're literally just like, kill me! Kill me!
We did also
Jesus.
set like half the forest on
Yeah,
fire.
half the forest
Oh,
is
yeah, I did
completely
burn the
like as you're looking down,
forest.
half the forest is
Because of
burned
this
up.
goddamn flower?
Well, no, because they were in pain. And I was trying to kill them.
Mercy killed the trees.
I did, yeah.
Because the wind is so strong here, half the trees are barren. So, but now most of the trees are burned up.
Okay. And
So now you're looking at some barren earth. There's no snow anymore. So as you reach
great.
that, you kind of stumble along some of the roots, and you're running. All of a sudden, now the earth is like buckling.
Okay.
You don't see the snow anymore. It's like,
okay. All right. So 5 feet in front of it, centered on the ground, I want to cast Shatter.
okay. What does it need to make?
I think it's a con save.
Yes.
I believe so.
And if
It has been a while. Shatter. Constitution saving throw.
Okay. What's your spell?
It's going to be
Spelly.
16.
So it fails. So boom! The earth just. And remember, in our game, Shatter does not make a sound because that was a plot point. So it's just.
Oh, yeah.
Boom! Just
Nice. Yeah.
snow and rocks go all doing damage.
Are you in Navala drunk?
No, I was recovering.
In Navala.
13.
Yeah,
21.
I was in town.
21.
I went like asleep in the basement because I was freezing
Everything
and then
goes
drunk.
quiet.
Okay. Any monster bits fly up in the air?
Nope,
Blood,
no
guts?
blood, nothing.
Nothing? All right.
No flower bits?
No flower bits.
No flower bits. Can I do a perception check? I saw that smoke pretty far away.
Sure.
Have I gotten any closer?
Sure.
14.
So you look, and you're hours and hours from
Oh,
there.
okay. Okay. Well, this is great. Because all I saw was that video on the lavender flower, so I don't know. Okay. So I'm gonna keep going then. I'm gonna go to a nice jog.
Okay, so now you're like, okay, I'm gonna get there, I'm gonna get there. You also don't know how much time has passed between when the teleportation took you and dropped you
Uh-huh.
off. So it is evening.
Okay.
It's getting dark.
Okay.
Do you wish to keep going?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Okay, so you're just gonna keep running. Perception check.
$13.
Something moves very quick to your right between the trees. You've now exited the flame trees, and you have entered into a small patch. You've been traveling for about 2 hours.
Okay. Not under the ground again? Not like the lavender flower back there?
Nope, something running to your right.
Okay. Well, that's horrible. This time I'm gonna take out my rapier.
Okay.
And I'm gonna keep going a while because I'm getting freaked out.
So you keep running, and as you do, dexterity saving throw.
11.
Okay, so all of a sudden you're running, and you feel something catches your foot, and you hit the ground. You look, and you see something kind of move and go deeper into the woods. And as you're sitting there, you kind of look up and... What do you want? It starts to come out.
I want to. So like. Okay. So this time it's like. It's getting taller
Yep.
than I've ever seen it. Okay. Is this like a Audrey 2 type of thing, or is like a monster coming out with it?
You just
Like,
see a long vine.
How
and
thick is the vine at this point?
It's getting thicker the further it comes out. So it's thin at the top, and then it's getting thicker.
What do you say, audience? Should I just let this happen? Because I
Let
don't
it
know.
hit me with the pollen.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take my rapier and I'm gonna hope, even though it's not a bladed weapon, maybe I can, I don't know, nat 20 this and cut it. Just
Okay.
straight through.
Go ahead.
Since that's what I have out.
Trevor, just eat it.
Yeah, man.
Oh, what was it like?
That's 15. I'm gonna attack it.
You miss.
Ooh.
It's not a high enough AC,
Ooh.
so it kind of comes
Ooh.
down.
Uh-oh. I'm getting some, like, what was it, Men in Black 2 vibes? The little flower on top of the big sewer worm.
Okay. Gonna
Dex or con?
dex.
Okay.
Dex save 19. Multiple vines now.
Grapple check.
Oh my god. What is this thing?
I don't know, man. I don't know why it's so pissed at you.
It's the super bear.
Grapple. So I can use my dex, you said, right?
Yep.
Super flower.
19.
You get out.
Okay.
They come up, and you just you get out, and then the whole thing goes back down.
What makes this thing happy?
I don't know. Get the fuck out of there.
Okay, all right. I'm taking off.
Okay.
I have nothing. Does it want money?
You haven't offered it money, Trevor. I can't.
Do you
want? No.
Do you want my money? I don't have much.
Take a dump on the ground. Maybe it wants fertilizer.
Ooh, nice. I don't do that, but I keep running.
How long do you want to run?
In another hour?
Okay.
Gotta be getting close.
Run another hour. Let's do acrobatics or athletics.
Yeah, 19.
Okay, so you're running, and after you run about an hour, you've made good time, but you're gonna start getting tired.
Okay.
So and your little legs just
Right. Halfling.
you stop.
Okay. Don't.
In the distance, you see green light.
Oh, okay.
Meanwhile, there's an explosion like coming towards you, like a wave in the trees.
Great. I survived the flower.
So far,
Go far.
the flower will be the death of you.
Mom, what is that? Mom, what is that? Father, where are you? Where are you? I can't find my children. Where are you? Help me, please. No! What is it? And you awake.
Oh, I've got a bad feeling about that. God, how long have I... Okay, I'll, I'm gonna...
Do you have JoJo with you?
Yeah, he was down in the basement with me.
Is JoJo still a giant?
No.
No, he's
Oh,
not
he's
in
not
the
any-
bread mech suit.
No. Do we still have possession of that though, in case?
Oh yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I'll just cover him up like with a little blanket.
Don't stay sad. Stay here. I'm supposed to stay here and watch you.
I'm gonna sneak out of the basement and up the stairs.
Track this and you lost count of the money.
Okay, I think we're good.
Track, you just that's not the no, it was 35.
And I slowly close the door.
So you come on out and you see people with their mouths open and green light coming from their eyes and their mouth. You are up, you are now standing in the tavern.
Okay. Oh, I was asleep for a while. Okay. Oh, that's not good. Okay. They said they were going to the Boreal Keep. Got to go to the Boreal Keep. I'll go up to.
Green light comes flashing through the tavern. It would be a dexterity saving throw, sir.
20. Dirty.
Yep, you're fine. So you just brace and all of a sudden everyone around around you just kind of and they fall to the ground. You see the large woman who was singing kind of like and she hits and you see a leather man kind of he hits the table with his head and just there's blood coming out of his head as he falls back. And you see something running around in a circle on the table on the counter.
God. I go to the guy who hit his head and just make sure that, like, I see all these people fall, and I just want to make sure like they didn't just instantly die or something like that.
Sure. Yeah, medicine. I think that would be it.
16.
Yeah, they are alive.
Okay.
The one who hit his head is probably gonna have a concussion.
Okay.
But and it looks to be Lug.
Oh no. Sorry, buddy. Just. Lug. Hey.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. You took a tumble. Are you okay?
I'm Lug.
Right. I'm Torque. You remember? Okay. Do you remember my friends, the rest of us that came here? We talked to you.
You so tiny.
Yeah, you're really big. Okay. All right, just take a nap. Sleep this off. There we go. Okay.
Isn't that? I mean, you're the paramedic. Isn't that a bad idea?
Yeah.
Isn't that what you don't say?
Con, I can't speak. I just.
It comes up on top. It's on your shoulder.
Shh. So it's okay. It's. Yeah. Hi. Okay. Yeah. I go fill.
Is this the gerbil?
Yeah, the little. I go fill a tankard like half full of beer from the tap, and I just set him like on the rim. Like you just.
It drops, and its pudgy body kind of like folds in on itself,
Yep.
and then it kind of folds down, and it comes walking back to you.
Okay. Are you better? Okay. I'll take him and I'll put him like in Lug's kind of like coat. Like, okay, just stay here while I figure things out. Yeah. There you go. Okay, stay warm.
And he comes right back to you.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is probably not great for you. All right, just stay in here. Just stay right here. Okay. I don't have any bacon. I know he likes bacon. I'll go to Lug. I'm assuming he probably has. I just like to kind of dig around.
Oh
his
yeah,
pocket.
it's jammed
right
in
there,
his
okay.
coat. Yeah, of course.
I take a couple strips and just kind of like tuck it underneath. There we go. Okay, you're happy. All right, I'll go ahead and head outside the tavern.
Okay, so you head up to the door, and all of you hear is you just hear
North, 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 north.
Oh,
You're hitting your hero pin to different things.
from outside.
They know everything and we know nothing. We must go with haste.
And as you open the door, you just see a big cloud of snow, like in dust, and you see a very old barbarian turn, and all the dust and snow is all around him.
Hi, do you know what just happened?
Yes, I sent my 3, 4, 5 strongest barbarians to the Boreal Keep. You missed them. They are running as fast as the elk.
Okay, well they should be able to help out for a little while.
So you see like the big door, and you see 5 barbarians just booking it.
Yeah. All right, I should be able to catch up to them if I wanted to.
No, they are too fast with your tiny legs.
You are probably right. Yeah. Do you think they need any more help?
They are going to save your friends. What help could you be, little man?
You're right. Probably not. Do you know what happened? Like, everybody was just... You probably wouldn't know. You were out of it,
It is the
too.
great curse of the Boreal Fortress. The curse of the Titan.
Do you know where this curse came from? Or how it could be broken?
No,
Oh.
but I know how it came to be.
How's that?
There once was a young boy born to the royalty of the Boreal Keep. He was said to be a progeny, said to be strong. And he was. But with such strength comes the want of power. Nothing would satiate him. His father tried to make peace with the surrounding tribes, those of the Golden Inquisition, those of the southern tribes of Terraphon and the Varen Care. Oh, his father was a brilliant diplomat. But the boy wouldn't have it. He said that might is right, and only through the show of force would the clans unite. So he took power for himself. And that is when the trouble started. Some say he could not be struck down. He could not be touched. How is that possible? That was a long time ago. Most of my people left. They all flocked south. Nearly 100 years, my people have stood vigil here, And then came the fog. I'm sorry, what were we talking about?
Your warriors that you just sent out.
Yes, fast as the elk, those ones.
How long ago was it that my friends left?
I did not know they left. I saw them head up to the windmill. Perhaps you could
Okay.
look there for clues. But I am positive they're at the Boreal Keep.
This guy's senile.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'll definitely go ahead and get inside. It's probably getting a little chilly out.
I am from the north.
Right.
This is a warm summer breeze.
Sounds good. Okay.
You have been chosen by Calm.
Yes. Yeah. I got a new buddy. It looks like.
He chooses strangely.
Seems like it. Yeah. I don't know why you'd want to be out here, but here we are. You wouldn't leave me alone, so.
Why are you so pale?
I'm from the mountains. I used to live in the mountains.
I am from the mountains, and you are more alabaster than I.
Yeah, like under the mountains, like in the earth. I didn't see much sun
One
growing
of
up.
those.
Yeah.
Clay eater.
Mm-hmm.
You know there were more clay eaters here once. Over there. He points further north, and you see this massive, dark, looming mountain. But they're all dead now.
Oh, what happened? Oh, okay. I'm gonna go head over to the Boreal Keep and see if my friends need any help.
Yes, your friends. They're at the Boreal Keep.
Right. I'm just gonna start to slowly walk away, as you do with old people who won't stop talking. and then
turns.
once he seems to, I just.
My people! We are awake again!
And several people come out of the tavern. Yes, Calypso, come inside.
Yeah, I go ahead and just start booking it for the Boreal Keep,
Okay.
having no reason to stick around.
Sure. So you start to head toward the Boreal Keep. Back to you.
Shockwave coming.
Mm-hmm.
Hit the ground.
Okay.
So, Boreal Keep. Does it look like it's past the smoke? Like if I'm heading towards that smoke area?
So
Or
right
if
now,
I'm
what
just
you
like-
can see is you can see forest and you
Uh-huh.
can see mountains. You have no vantage point to see the town, the smoke, or the Boreal Keep.
Okay.
You almost saw what looked like an aurora borealis that just exploded across the land.
Okay. Okay. And no other waypoints around me whatsoever.
As in,
Like nothing, no other landmarks, no nothing. Just I had the aura, the Boreal Keep, and then the smoke. Correct.
yeah, I'm not sure what you'd be looking for. I mean, it's just
even like an elevated area to get a vantage point.
from here, you're just looking at a bunch of trees.
Okay.
So you
But
have
you're
to go a
like,
little
are
bit
you on a
further.
pathway, kind of?
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm gonna keep going.
Perfect. You go for about another 5 minutes before you actually will come up to some rocks that start to move up the pathway. Kind of moves up.
Perfect. Yeah. I'm gonna start climbing them so
Okay.
I can see what I'm getting into.
Go ahead. Nice.
Nat
So
20.
you just climb on up them. It takes you a couple of minutes, and you get to the top, and you look down, and you see smoke coming out of several buildings. It looks about maybe 20 minutes away.
Okay.
You notice. Can I get a perception check?
Yeah. 13.
Okay, so you look down into the valley, and you see that there's a small town. You see there's a huge wall at the other end of the town that looks like it leads down the mountains toward a very large keep that looms even further in the distance.
Okay.
You see that there is some snow and dust kind of spits up from the town, but that's about it.
Okay.
It's too far away.
All right. Yeah. I'm gonna start jogging that direction.
Okay. Do you have any abilities to help you along?
Kind of sucks. I do not. Nothing that's gonna make me any faster.
He's lucky.
Perfect.
Yeah.
You start to head down.
Yeah.
Do you head toward the Boreal Keep? Boom. Start heading toward the Boreal Keep. You follow the path of the barbarians down into the Boreal Keep. With their slight head start, they have just gone nonstop. So as you kind of stop to kind of check the tracks and stuff, they have booked it. As you follow them, you'll follow them for about an hour, maybe almost 2 hours. I mean, but you're running, so it'd probably be only about an hour because you're making huge haste down. As you reach, you notice that they head up a path. It looks like there's a convergence. One goes down, one goes up. They head up the path. And as you get there, right at the edge of the woods, you look at the path going up and you see a drawbridge literally slam into the ground. And 4 people rush across the drawbridge into the keep. Green light still oozes down the castle.
Okay. I'll follow where everybody else has been going.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So you run on up, and as you do, they're way inside. There's another explosion.
Right. I duck again.
Yeah, you'd have to. This one's more powerful than the
Okay.
other one. So, dexterity.
Would I be in rocky terrain?
Yes, you would.
Uh, 22.
So it comes to hit you, and you basically jump and just kind of boom, and brace into it like a wave and keep going. Your character
Yes.
reaches the town, and as you
Excellent.
do,
Another one.
oh yeah,
Another one. Whoo, Dex.
mm-hmm.
Okay.
At least you're. Oh.
Boom. Yeah. 27.
Snow explodes all over you, but you reach into the town.
Yeah.
You notice that several large men come out with their torches lit.
Who goes there?
It is I, Elric. God, I forgot how much I hated this. I'm looking for the roll seekers.
Fated.
The faded. The faded. Sorry.
That's what you said. Retcon that. That's
Yeah,
what you
retcon.
said.
Sorry, it's a little bit. The faded. The faded.
Who are you?
Elric. What?
AC.
Nobody talked about me. 16.
This is.
But wait! I am one of them! I am a friend!
Why you talk so strange?
His charisma's so high.
Persuasion. I was born this way!
Persuasion. Sympathy.
Yes! Thank God. I'm a bard. 15.
Okay, well, they're gonna roll an insight.
I mean,
I've heard of those people. You've heard of people born strange. Me too.
Your mother was born strange. Shut up.
My friends went to the Boreal Keep.
No one goes to the Boreal Keep. Tell him no one goes. No one goes to the Boreal Keep.
I want to go.
Everybody that goes forgets they're going and comes back.
Then fine. What's the quickest way there?
Through the town. But we ain't trust ya.
Am I still at the gate? How long would it take me to go around?
Like, they have the gate that leads into a mountain pass.
Oh, so there's no.
I mean, you could climb up a mountain.
Yeah, no. I'm trying to get to my friends and figure out why things are blowing up.
Last time we let you in, you destroyed a monument.
Jake's character was
Okay.
frozen, and he had been frozen for years, and there was a sign there that said the Great One, but it was very ironic because they thought it was stupid that he was frozen, and we broke him out of there.
They wanted him just for like the unlimited ice. Ship some
Oh
off
yeah,
for the
because it
drinks.
would just keep
It would just
growing
regrow.
back, but
Yeah.
then we broke it and freed him.
Oof. Oof.
We're good guys.
What? Now we look like a bunch of jackasses.
No, we're saving them, and they know it. They're just being assholes to you.
They don't remember.
I tell you what, there's a bunch of you and one of me. So let me through, and you'll never have to worry about me again.
What's you got on your back? Is there a crossbow?
I'm gonna slowly take out my loot. I'm a singer.
Play us something.
Big, strong barbarians. How mighty you all look! 24.
He's pretty right on with his lyrics, I will say. All right, but don't do anything silly.
You know, I'm just gonna keep.
Some guy comes out
strumming.
with a white cloth around
Yeah?
his head.
Oi, are you saying...
He comes up to you and he puts his hand on him.
Oh, okay. Are you saying that old fur thing?
Oh no.
Sorry, friend, I haven't.
I can't find him.
You stole his pet.
I will say
Try
him.
not to.
Give him some of this.
Is it bacon? Okay.
Tell him Log says he loves him.
Oh, look.
That's me.
All right. Like, pat him. I mean, I'm short, so it's gonna be like his hip, like I pat him on the shoulder.
That's all we will.
He's walking the opposite direction.
Look, I gotta go this way.
Yep. I can't see.
This same guy who has a concussion, right?
I can't see anything.
Okay.
Why don't you lead me?
Well, yeah, that sounds great.
Where are we going?
We're gonna go to the opposite side of the town where the gate is.
Right, you lead me there.
Yeah, come on, buddy. Yeah. Like, I'm kind of a dick of a person, and I even feel bad for this guy. He just lost his best friend, and he just wants to feed him bacon, and now he's, you know, concussed.
God, I need somebody like
I
that
feel
in my
bad.
life. I love you. Here's some bacon. Yes.
Okay. All right, so let's make way to the other side of the town.
You make way to the other side of the town.
Okay.
All this happens. Torque, you make your way up to the castle. As you find your way in, you notice that the you go into an antechamber, open it up. You're into large central hall that is collapsed and creates a land bridge down. You hear the sound of screams coming from above. And as you run up, you almost reach the top of the stairs, and a blue light and energy erupts towards you, but dissipates before it gets to you. All you feel is a kind of rush of extreme heat and then frigid cold. And then there is silence. As it does, you kind of are taken back for a moment before you hear a familiar voice. Oh well, oh well, oh well. And as you walk up, you see David talking to Lexi right as the spirit goes into Clara.
Okay. I run over to them and I come to like a skidding stop next to Lexi, and I try spare the dying. I do medicine her. I just see where we're at. She's obviously not in a good condition.
Yeah. So David, Torque has just run in from nowhere.
Where'd you come
Yeah,
from?
what's going on?
Sorry.
Where the hell are you been?
It doesn't matter.
There's metal, there's like adamantine armor
Right.
spewed out all over the floor.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Half the party's just like laying.
Yeah, without-
everybody but
yeah.
David's dead.
Yeah, while
Looking.
David's like, I'll just run around and just like touch everybody and like spare the dying because I don't know what's going on. I'm like, okay, let's just.
I have a spooky black sword.
Okay, well, I don't care about the sword. What about our friends that are laying unconscious on the ground?
Well, I'm gonna point towards Do you know Valran? Does Torque know Valran?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I point towards Valran. So... I don't know how to explain this. Alright, so first off, armor guys, Elgrix now has the staff, part of the staff. That's bad.
Torque, it's so good to see you.
No, she fell unconscious.
She's unconscious. Man!
All right. Well, while he's talking, I'll go ahead and hand of healing everybody that's laying around me,
Perfect.
just
So,
to get them up on their feet.
what does your hand of healing do?
I heal one. No, it's 1d8 now. 1d8 plus.
Are these key points you're using? Or?
Yeah. 1 key point per 2 hand of healings. Let's see.
Nice.
Right. Plus my. So 9 points for 2 of them, and then who else is laying around me? How many people are laying unconscious around?
4.
Me? 4. Okay, so 2 key points, and then 12 points of healing for the other 2.
I'll take that second.
There we go.
So you heal Valran and Clara. They do not awake.
Okay.
You know that they're not going to die, but it looks as though like you almost see like their eyes are in rapid movement, like it's like
Something else is
something
going on. Right.
your shield all like kind of dented into you slightly.
Torque, when did you get here?
Just like 5 seconds ago.
Thank you. How did I get up here? Is everybody okay?
I'm gonna point towards Lexi's dead. I don't know how to,
No, you're wrong.
No, I came up here carrying...
I run over to Lexi. Is he lying?
No, she's...
I have medicine.
Sure.
Yeah.
24.
Dead.
Yesin, the spirit of Yesin flew into Clara.
Yeah. I can't bring her back.
No, I tried. It's...
I can't. I don't have
Whatever
the
happened,
strength to do it.
it was too much. There's nothing that can be done.
Do you have any idea what happened up here when we went down?
Those beasts from the windmill. I'm just sitting next to her body.
Killian has awoken and is staring down the hall, like down the where you came from. And she turns to all of you, her hair blowing, in her barbarian clothes. She just kind of looks with her large great axe. She holsters it. You are the North.
Yeah.
It is done. Meanwhile, they are walking you toward the gate. As they begin to walk you up, something kind of begins to blow.
Me towards or coming
You're heading
from
up the
keep?
gate into the mountain pass that will lead you down toward the keep. But your cloak is blowing, and as Lug has his hand on you, they look up. And in the distance, you can't see the keep from where you are, but you see blue light just kind of blow into the sky. There's a shockwave, but nothing like what's happened, just kind of like a... And the person holding your hands, his hand just slowly falls. Something's wrong.
Lug, I have to get to my friends.
You see people in the town of Navala coming out of their houses. Where are we? They are all congregating in the center of town. What has happened?
Well, people, friends. It's so good to see you.
I think you all are home.
They're all just kind of meeting, but they're like hugging each other like they're seeing each other for the first time.
I after everything the group's been through, I get what's going on.
The group has never seen anything like this.
No, this isn't similar to when so it's not the same look when how everybody like forgets their memories and stuff like that, and then it comes back to them.
I mean, that's what this looks like. The group has never encountered anything like that.
Okay.
I mean, we've encountered people losing their memories.
You encountered Ilden.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Well, and in Garandog, people are forgetting about all the attacks.
But no one's remembered. That's what I'm
yeah.
saying. You've never encountered anything like
Gotcha.
this.
Okay. All right. So I'm convinced I need to go find my friends at the keep. That's what, the third explosion or shockwave coming from there?
Yep.
Yeah. Lug, I need to get to the keep.
It'll take you some time.
Do you have any dogs? Horse, anything?
No.
Okay. So then
Follow the path. He points at the tracks. Can you truck?
Yeah.
Don't get lost. It's dark.
I don't care. I'm gonna go.
You head up. And we'll go back to you, gang.
Killian, what how do you do a proper burial in the north? Can you? It's so everything's so frozen up here.
We burn it so that the light can live in the dark.
We need to do that.
Something has changed on the wind. Can you feel it?
Can
we?
I mean, you don't feel any different.
I'll stand up and I'm pick Lexi up.
I'm gonna rush over to the chair that opened the secret door. I'm gonna unclose it.
So is the barbarian standing behind her, just...
Best to keep that sealed until you're ready. Who are you?
I'm Torque.
I'm Killian.
Hi.
Hello.
Let's get out of here. This place is giving me creeps.
Can you carry? Is Valran okay? Is Clara okay?
They're okay. They're
David,
unconscious.
Can you carry them?
Oh yeah.
We need to get them. We need to rest, but we need to do something proper.
We should find a room and barricade ourselves inside. We can't get back to the village. It's too cold and dark.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was just getting nightfall as I was coming up, so we
I
should
think
probably.
we could do something for Lexi tonight and then leave in the morning.
I killed the Yeti. By myself.
What about the 4 guys that was with you?
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I see she doesn't remember the 4 guys that was with hers.
They're gone, David.
Yeah.
Anyways, the Yeti is dead.
Good.
That's useful. How did you get inside?
I broke the drawbridge.
If you want to know, check our recent TikTok.
Is this the character that Calvin played? Was he going in?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to a room, but can we go outside and do a proper send-off for Lexi?
I'm
We'll
going.
need wood.
Well, there's plenty of wood in this decrepit.
While you do that, I shall skin the Yeti so I can make a yurka.
Nice.
A yurka.
A yurka. The most formidable heat-wearing gear for the cold.
Okay.
In
Someone write that down. That's important. Yurka.
Your car.
It's your job.
I'm going
What's
to.
the closest place to go, like, outside?
It'd be down the drawbridge.
I'm going to quickly grab the blade of justice from Lexi's body.
Okay.
I have her in my hand. I'm carrying her.
So she's carrying her, so you would literally go up and pull the sword.
You mind if I take the sword from Lexi first?
I think we should give Clara this cloak, but I think we should take her outside first.
All right. I'm gonna pick up. Okay, is Valran up yet or no?
No, they are unconscious.
All right, I'm gonna just pick them up then.
Okay, you pick up Valran and Clara.
Yep.
Okay, so to carry them properly without like throwing them over, you'd have to do it one at a time. Are you okay with that? Just take a little bit longer.
I'm fine with that.
Because otherwise you'd have to throw them over your shoulders, which you can do. You're strong enough.
I'll do that.
Okay, so he's got both of them. He carries them down. You guys head down the kind of carefully make your way down the landslide into the large hall. The moonlight comes down into the old carpets and marble floor of this room. It is, you can see without anything being lit because of how bright the moon is.
Torque, I don't know how much wood we need. We have magical flames of Azeron.
Yeah, we should be okay.
Will we walk outside?
You head out.
We'll go find like a nice place under the moonlight.
So you head out and you go over the drawbridge, the large chasm below, about 400 feet down. As you cross over to the other side, this large plateau curves and goes all the way down, but you think right there on the top of this plateau would be a good spot because it would be like a signal fire that would be seen from quite a distance.
So we'll go find a nice spot and lay her down and slowly take off the cloak that she's wearing and unsheath the sword. We will bring your people justice, and I will give this cloak to Clara, for she is too of elven kind. And I'll hand David the sword, and then look at Torque. And, together as we praise Ozeron. Can you cast Sacred Flame? We both will.
God roll.
Both of us?
Sure.
Do you want to roll the Ozeron dice after I do?
Sure.
Okay, your turn.
4.
Nah, come on.
Oh, that was close though. There's the target.
Yeah, it's right there.
Your flames.
One of these
As
days.
each of you when you bring it together, a small flame starts underneath her, and then engulfs her in white light. It will take you some time, as you know you'll have to concentrate on it, as you just keep the sacred flame going. As it burns, you see the embers begin to leave her body as they start to float up. In the dark woods underneath the Boreal Keep, as it looms in the distance, you have never seen it in its evil form, but you notice that your character sees just an old keep. It does not seem to have rot coming from its walls or have an air of darkness. It is simply stone. And there in front of it, you see a signal fire lit, with a smoke going into the night sky. Above it, you see calm skies and stars and the moon shining down, and there's a calmness to the forest, as though the beasts surrounding the keep have been soothed. Do you make your way up?
Of course.
You will make your way up as the last embers of Lexi begin to burn off the ground. And the two of you can open your eyes as the spell ends. You see Elric.
Elric,
Is everybody there, or is it just...
there's the three of us.
An axe goes right by your foot.
Halt, will you all?
It's fine, Killian.
I turn.
You see a barbarian standing with a yeti head slung over her shoulder midway through the cutting process, and she's thrown her cutting axe at you.
It's fine, we know him.
Throw that back. Throw it back.
My jaw drops. I pick up the axe. I chuck it at her.
Okay?
Chuck it.
She'll attempt to catch it.
What do I get? So that's gonna be improvised weapon, dexterity.
Are you attempting to deal damage to her?
No,
Okay.
no, but just like dexterity, like a dexterity throw.
No, it's an attack.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a 22. I'm not trying to deal damage.
She
but-
rolled a 24 to catch it.
Oh,
so.
hell yeah. Hell yeah.
You throw like a girl.
A 22 attack roll. Pathetic.
Elric,
I'm slightly entranced.
I retcon that.
You throw like a man.
Beautiful.
Slightly entranced.
Slightly.
Lexi dies. 5 seconds later.
Where? I'm looking around.
look.
Where is she?
I'm just gonna pat you on the back.
she didn't make it.
I'd look at the what I thought to be a signal fire. Could I tell that it was like a pyre at that point?
Yeah, it burned hot. I mean, because it would have to burn
Right.
very hot.
Right.
Well, it is the fire of a god.
I do.
Thanks. Ozeron.
It's the dragon.
Dragon
wing.
claw.
No, it's dragon wing.
Dragon wing.
I mean, I don't want to get into it because it's not my place, but like the weave, right?
No. The wave is
Okay, okay.
non-existent.
So
The weave. The weave.
I start getting actually very, very emotional. Some tears. I get a little angry. You know, the stages of grief that I'm going through. I kind of kick some of the ashes. I'm like,
Elric, I saved these. Hey, I think she would have wanted you to have these
Elric's an ugly crier.
fuzzy.
oh, horrible.
Hey, these were her fuzzy balls.
That's stupid. God damn.
Inspiration.
I would have grabbed her bag and threw it in my bag.
Yeah.
Oh, you just got to burn it all. Just burn all this.
The thing she used to do with these.
I know.
Weren't they trapped?
Plant them.
She planted one.
Yeah.
We don't know
You gotta
what she
write that in
did.
your inventory. You have
Two-
two fuzzy balls.
Four
There's a sack.
Two
It's a
fuzzy
sack
balls.
of fuzzy
Sack
balls.
of fuzzy balls.
Sack
You
o'
have a
balls.
sack
Got it.
of
Sack
Previously,
Oh.
Trash Kings.
fuzzy balls. So I'm very upset, and I'm gonna ramble a little bit about how, the times were tough when we ran into each other, but I actually loved her more for the fact that she was stabbing me in the back the whole time we were living together. Because obviously she was trying to free the slaves, and I was trying to make
Gain.
money.
I go.
Right? It's kind of like it's almost like let's go back to like 1943, like a Nazi and a Russian falling in love. It's like a forbidden love.
No.
I go sit
It's a
over.
forbidden love.
I go sit by Elric and put my arm around him, and I say,
She was.
"We're going to go free her people, and I hope you have comfort in that."
She was a good person. She changed me. Surprisingly, she changed me.
Do you still have a slave in your hut? She did change you.
Wait a second. Yeah, he does. The slave is still in there.
Yep.
Yes. No. Yeah. No.
Yes.
Yes.
He is.
Yes.
Wait.
No, because
Wait.
we kept him in there because we couldn't come with us.
He's not a slave because he is paid.
No, you were gonna free him. You promised
Let him
it.
out of the hut.
You promised to let him out of the hut when we
I
got
gotta-
back to like.
I gotta
Garrett.
work on that this game. That wasn't my intention. I was hoping to pay him. I
No,
did
we
pay
all
him.
told
I did
you
pay him.
that you
You
had.
definitely paid him a gold.
I mean, that's more money than he's ever had, right?
I think you should free the person.
Wasn't he a noble?
We took
at
the
first?
chains off of him, though. We did do that.
Yes, you did.
I think I did.
Hold up.
Well, I
Wasn't he
thought
a
that was
noble at
freeing
Yeah,
him.
yeah, we
I
did,
thought
yeah.
it was like
Yes.
giving Dobby a
And
sock.
then-
I thought
right,
he was
yeah.
free. So
You did tell him you would free him.
He is trapped in Liam's tiny hut. So,
okay, so
You
we're
did say
gonna
you would
work on
free
that
him.
tonight.
or tiny.
Anyways,
mansion.
Lexi was special to all of us. She was a good person.
But we're gonna go inside and rest, Elric, because David and I are pretty beat up, and Clara and Valron are still unconscious, but they're okay. So we're gonna go inside and rest.
I want to be.
You
a better...
also look like shit. You look like you've been running for like 4 days.
There's this fucking purple flower.
You mean
What?
lavender?
The lavender flower?
You know it.
Yeah, we talked. Clara talked to it.
Oh,
Oh.
it tried to kill me. It followed me for miles.
Oh, we kind of just talked to it and left.
It lives off of people's screams.
The old me would laugh. Let's go inside. I'll help heal people.
I think we just all need to rest and we'll feel much better. So yeah, let's go. Killian, come on!
North.
I'm imagining right now.
blood everywhere. But she has the entire skin carcass of the Yeti.
Is it like a bearskin rug though?
When I when I turn around, Killian, right? Mm-hmm. With an N at the end or an M? So I know.
N.
N. I turn around and I see this, and my jaw drops. Most of what I just said is bullshit at this point. I am entranced by this thing in front of me.
This
Woman.
Some would
She
say,
walks past you.
Ah,
She doesn't even
no.
notice.
I mean,
you.
I'm just like,
Trevor, some would say she's a pretty woman walking down the street. But in this case, it's
not a street.
down a
this is
drawbridge.
great. This is great.
So you begin to walk into the keep, and as you do, Lyra, you take a minute, kind of look back over at where the ashes of Lexi were, and in the distance, coming down the mountain like a snake, you see fire. It looks like torches.
Are coming towards us?
Before I go in, I'm going to. How deep is the
I think
The-
people are coming.
pit? Like the
100
drawbridge?
feet.
400 feet, and it's just darkness all the way down.
Uh-huh.
All right, I'm gonna throw the black blade in.
Good call. I didn't like that blade.
I did.
Valron's gonna cut off your arm if you kept using it, so it's probably a good thing.
I never got to use it.
It looks like the people from Navala are coming here.
Unbeknownst to you, as you kind of down the blade. You don't see that.
What happened to it?
It just disappears.
Oh.
Interesting.
Great. When we get a moment, I'd like to cast Leoman's tiny hut.
So you'll head inside.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna let them finish what they're doing outside, though.
I just saying that looks like people are coming this way.
Should we wait for them, or?
We need to go rest.
Did you say they were coming down the mountain or coming from the town?
It looks like the way you had come.
Okay, gotcha.
Maybe they feel free and they feel like it's okay to come back to the keep, but I don't think I can. I'm going to pass out.
Yeah. Either way, I think the hut would be a good idea, and just as that extra insurance, just to make sure nothing happens to us.
I'm going to hand you, Clara.
She's inside.
No, she's not. I'm still carrying them. You guys
You
had
carried
me carry
them outside?
Yeah, you had me
Leave them
carry them
inside?
out. Yeah, you guys had me carry them aside.
I would have. I have spell slots. I would have cast Healing Word.
On
To
They're-
I'm
wake
gonna
both
say you
still
probably set them
unconscious.
down inside.
Okay,
because
I'll say that.
Your moment of throwing the sword down with two people.
Yeah, just like
shoulders.
Yeah, well, I thought we left them inside and then took.
No, they're just right in
you
the
can
end.
totally do that.
They're placed
Okay.
comfortably in the
Okay,
antechamber.
we'll bring them into the hut and we'll sleep. I think
So remember the
you
antechamber.
could heal them, but they're too exhausted. They need
That's
to
okay.
rest.
I still would have attempted.
Yeah. And then you two.
The other thing you would have to have done, just as an FYI, which I know you would have, is you just cranked the portcullis to lift it.
Yeah.
So the portcullis is lifted right now. The drawbridge, however, is broken.
Right.
What part of the drawbridge?
The chains that would pull it up. You see huge sandbags and stuff broken on the grounds as all the cords snapped.
Kill you.
Okay.
Nice. Nice.
Okay.
And then both of you heal for 43 points. Because I get my key points back after a short rest. So I'll just burn half of them on you guys and while we wait for
Very nice.
the tiny hut.
Sure.
You said 40, how many?
What did I say, 43?
43.
Yeah.
So as you guys are inside, over in the antechamber, kind of as like right dead center in the antechamber. So as you're over, I don't know where you're going to cast your hut, but in the center of this room, Killian has jammed a spear into the ground, and now has placed the Yeti on the spear. And as she looks at it, she just goes, just kind of like, it looks like a war dance.
Good.
We are safe.
Ah!
Ah!
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
She just walks away.
I don't know.
Who is that?
It's Killian.
Killian.
She apparently broke the drawbridge.
I hate me. I want everybody to know that.
I'm glad that you hate you. It makes me feel better.
Chaotic neutral.
She goes over and lays on the hard earth, no bedroll, but she's hugging her axe.
Aw.
That's great.
Are you casting this at?
That's my kind of woman. Yeah, it'd be off to the side. I don't want to make it.
Okay.
So there's a pulse of energy, and all of a sudden, kind of in the center of this room, the cold air pulses out from you, and you see kind of a ripple. And as it gets up to the top, it just kind of buckles out, and you see cloth kind of come down.
Immediately, I'd like to go inside and it. Excuse me, sorry, something in my throat. Aunt, are you there?
What do you want?
I walk in. What's his name?
I don't think we ever established that.
Yes, we
It
did.
was it.
No.
Did we?
No. Definitely he has.
I didn't care about him enough.
As an
last
Elric,
game.
definitely forgot.
Yeah.
Definitely has.
If you like to remind me. Exactly.
Eli, what's his name?
I have no idea.
Good stuff.
Alfonso.
Oh yeah, Alfonso.
Alfonso.
Alfonso,
Yes.
I promised you when we found someplace safe, I would let you out. There's a small town outside. If you want to stay here, you're more than welcome to.
He walks out.
I mean, that's expected.
I go bed.
I poked my head in. Who is that? They just.
That's a slave that Elric captured.
Former slave.
That's Alfonso. We freed.
I'd like to peek my head out. Did he like just disappear?
No, he walks over to the corner. You will make amends to me. You will make amends. And he sits in the corner. And he starts to trance.
Hasn't he been sleeping forever?
He trances.
I'd like to go up and actually kind of squat down and like touch him on the shoulder.
Do not touch me.
Alfonso, you can sleep inside with us.
I would prefer not to.
That tent for God knows how long.
Okay.
I do not know the change that has come over you, but you will make amends, Elric.
That's as much compassion as I can muster at this point. So I'm gonna head back.
If that Yeti skin is allegedly very warm, if you don't want to sleep in the corner.
It is covered in blood.
That
Yes.
can be warm.
Yes.
Yes.
Just an option if you get. Okay.
I will be fine.
Oh, okay. I just go inside, completely awkward and not knowing what is going on.
I'm sleeping.
Do you head and go to sleep?
Okay.
Does anyone wait for the band?
I will stay outside because I'm pretty fresh. Depending on how long it will take them to get up here, I'll go ahead and just sit and take a short rest. And
After
Oh.
about
I'm sorry. I'm gonna short rest with Torque.
you leave the tent?
I was outside with.
Got it.
Yeah.
After about 2 hours, the people of Navala begin to walk up toward the Boreal Keep. It's getting very late.
okay.
Hello.
Hello again.
Ah, it is you again. You found your friends?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, still not exactly sure what happened. Everybody was pretty severely hurt. We lost one of our friends, and most of your people. Killian is still here. Point over to her, over in the corner of the cave, or the room we're in. Yeah, we don't have much detail. They all definitely needed to rest, but we saw you coming, so we thought we'd wait and greet you.
May we enter the Boreal Keep?
I don't believe it's safe yet. This area, like the immediate area here, has been cleared out, to my knowledge. But those doors over there that we have since closed, definitely don't go through those because we haven't delved deeper into the keep. I don't know what else might be waiting inside for you.
May we enter the Great Hall and stay there? There are many of us.
Yes, so far as I know, yeah, this area is okay.
And we shall stay there until you tell us otherwise. It is good to be on familiar ground. And he opens up the door. This is the land of my people. Lest we forget. And quite a caravan, probably, I would say about 60 people enter the keep. They seem to be, they have brought provisions and different things, and they make their way into the Great Hall and they set up a large camp.
Okay. Once they seem to be settled and nobody else comes and asking questions, I think I turned to Alric.
We should shut that. I point to the portcullis.
Yeah, we can definitely do that.
I think the two of us could manage to.
To close at least.
So
maybe not open
now-
it again, but we can definitely close.
Yeah. Now, player knowledge. Why would the people of the town feel safer, or like why would they want to come here rather than stay in the town? We just don't know.
Yeah, we
that.
don't know either.
Well, this was their
Okay.
this was their
This was their key.
place, so it's
Yeah.
the first time
Okay.
they remember and feel safe here because the curse is broken.
Got you. Okay. Cool.
Guys, rest.
Yeah.
D100.
I'll do it.
Oh.
I got it. I got this. 21.
The night passes without incident.
Oh, so we
Level
know.
11.
Level 11.
Should Trevor be
Oh.
not level 9?
It would level up to 10.
Good enough for me.
Improvement.
Have people rolled their hit dice yet?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have not.
I rolled it in front of people last game.
Perfect. I think in the future we will do it live.
Okay.
I got.
Go
Okay.
ahead and take it.
May I?
Yes.
Guess what I got back?
May reroll ones.
Faded strike.
That is true.
All
You
right.
Faded strike back. Nobody else used it.
I did.
Oh, did you? Yes. Okay.
Yep.
Faded strike is back.
Wait, Faded
Yours is
Strike.
still 1 through 10, so you can
What is?
still use
Wait,
yours.
hang on. What is?
I'll fill you in later. Should watch some episodes,
I
Trevor.
probably.
That was episode 1
I
done.
have an epic feat again.
Ready?
Yes.
Ready?
How fast are you gonna use yours?
3. Shit. Yeah.
It's not great.
Better than one.
That was really dumb.
What's this?
That was so dumb. Okay.
The night passes without incident. The heroes level up, gain all of their spell slots back, half their hit die back, full hit points.
Yeah.
And you awake in the morning to a nice, bright sun.
Beautiful.
And our game ends. Okay.
I feel so much better.
Have the Northerners fixed up the place so they could sleep for the night, or?
They set up a camp.
Fix your hero pin.
So, as you wake up, David, you walk into the other room. You see that they have set up a large camp inside of the hall, but they're pretty crowded. They didn't go further. They listened to you. Several of the Northerners are now awake, and they seem to have started a fire in the center of the hall. Large pot is boiling.
Are there children this time? 'Cause we
There
haven't
are
seen-
no children.
Okay. I'm going to walk over to one of the Northerners. Where's all the children?
He kind of looks as though he's coming to the realization that there are no children. I don't know. Perhaps it has been a rough few years. It seems that we have forgotten much. But we are looking to rebuild. There is sorrow here. Yet we do not know why.
One can only imagine.
I suppose, yes. One can only imagine.
You know what'll break that sorrow? Rebuilding with those children. Getting to make those children. Never mind, I'm going to walk away.
Who was that short man?
That's Torque.
His name's Torque. He's an accountant.
Very, very
I mean, yeah.
true.
That's all I really know about him.
That's all I know about him.
Wow.
I've never really talked to him.
Spend much time with
Yeah, we never talked. We argued a
what
few
is-
times.
What is Killian doing?
Oh, she has taken down the Yeti and is now like taxiderming it. She's starting to stretch it out on wood so that she can actually start to do stuff with it.
Okay. So I would like to play in her vicinity, but I'm playing for the people of the town. Like just some upbeat music
Performance.
for everybody.
Is the
Still a 19.
So you play some nice calming music. She doesn't seem to even hear it.
That's okay.
As Killian's doing that, I come over to like, is it true that you used like the mushed up brains to like cure the hide? It's just something I heard of once. Is that true? When you tan it and...
Yes.
Oh, that's so metal.
It's great.
I just sit down. I'm like watching with rapt interest.
I'm gonna try to find the singing northerner.
Huh?
I'm gonna try to find the singing lady northerner.
Okay, she is in there.
I'm gonna point towards Elric. You now have music to sing to.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Maybe I should.
Hey. He's always looking for a woman.
She will approach
You're
you,
not
Elric.
wrong. You're not wrong.
A very large woman with a stubbly beard approaches you.
Oof.
Play it in D.
What's wrong with beards?
Because I can't resist the flirt. The only way I know how to play it is in D. And then I wait for her to start singing, and then I will...
Can you give negative inspiration?
Yes, I have done
my
it.
god, that's a 29. Play like the
I'm gonna make this one up, honey.
Not that this is gonna help me by making it up, but I'm gonna see if she does it well or terribly. 19, so pretty terrible.
Yeah.
And the Northerners came in the middle of the night. And we went to the mountains, and we had to fight. But Killian killed a Yeti, and we went to the Sporg. The hall was warm.
She out of breath.
The Boreal Keep. Boreal
Keep some guys just in the distance. One guy.
Is it the guy that I gotta...
You did a nice job, Toots.
Please tell me she kisses me. Or attempts to. I won't
She's
say
not
no.
easy, man.
Nice.
She already has a date.
Is that the one guy that...
Yeah.
I got him that day.
Amazing.
I'm just gonna point
This
at that
is
guy.
great. This is story development here.
He's kind of skinny for a barbarian. Really.
That's right. I go try to search out Lug.
Okay.
Oh!
Lug is sitting in the corner, and like his eyes are now cross-eyed.
How you doing?
Oh.
How you doing, Lug?
We can't see you.
Oh. Well, that swelling will go down. Here I got somebody that might be happy to see you.
Is that Khan?
Yeah, it's Khan. I kept him safe for you. A
Come
while.
see me. I love Khan.
It's up on top of his head.
I'm imagining it looks more like a toupee.
It's kind of nestles into his head.
So, can I do a perception check to see if I see this interaction?
Yeah, you'll see it.
Okay.
It's all throughout the whole thing.
I'm gonna remember I have a piece of bacon in my pocket. I'm gonna put 2 and 2 together and be like, oh, I'm gonna go over there. And be like, there you go, little guy.
I drew you a picture.
And Lug was the only barbarian that whole town that was nice to me. I'm gonna cast Healing Word on his head.
Khan! Oh. Demon!
No. What? What?
It's the
Elric,
magic.
Elric, they're not used to magic.
Yeah, don't take offense.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes. No, I won't say the word to.
To walk away from you. But
I
in
walk-
your heart, you know you did the right thing.
I look up to Lug and I kind of walk by him and I look at Khan and I pull out Salazar, Mazar, Zar, Slug. And I just...
Wait, you kept him?
Oh yeah, she does.
Clara has one and I have one.
There's two.
There's Salazzo as well.
I think that's who I have, is actually Salazzo. Yeah, I have
That's
Zoe.
amazing.
Zoe is mine, actually. Salazzo, Zoe. And I just show... Hi, Con. I got a friend. Friend?
And it hits your slug with the bacon. And
Aw.
the thing is
No bacon. No.
It's too high in sodium.
No bacon. But yeah, cuddle.
What if Clara would see this?
Cuddle.
Oh, they try.
Oh God, no.
Cuddle.
No, you hurt him. Con, you hurt him.
No, it's okay. I did not know.
Your slug doesn't look at me.
But I'd pet the slug and handle it. Can I handle this animal?
I mean, invertebrates don't feel pain, so it can't be that bad.
Well, they do now.
13.
It seems calmer. It doesn't look like it wants to interact with the gerbil anymore.
Okay. I'll put it down.
That's fair.
It's
That's
fair.
fair.
It's not a slug, though. It's a snail, but it's a
Like, if you got some acid touched on your skin, you'd probably be like,
Oh, thanks.
ow,
it's
please
just a
don't talk
little
to me
No,
anymore.
thank you. No, thank you.
I tried to give them friendship.
Is yours the shell all bedazzled?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I thought so.
Both of them.
Yeah.
It's like rhinestones and stuff.
Yeah, they just look super dumb. Mine's a boy, though.
Yeah.
I think. No, mine's a girl. I don't know.
This is great.
Yeah. Well, guys, do we want to go further into the keep? And I mean, all these people have moved in. I'd feel kind of bad if we didn't
Make
at
sure
least
it's
try to make it a
safe.
little safer.
Yeah, we should probably make sure it's safe.
I got something. I'm gonna run towards the throne and open the secret door.
Well, that's upstairs. So you like bolt up
Oh.
by yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Follow me.
Is he gonna?
Climbing up all
Are
the
Claire and
stuff.
Velron awake now?
They are still sleeping.
No.
It's early. Anything else before you continue your adventure?
I would like to check on Clara because I saw some kind of force like woof into her.
Sure.
So I just want to.
Medicine?
You
Yeah.
here. I'm gonna put this cloak on her.
Okay.
Somebody will need to mark that.
I wrote it on my character sheet.
Perfect.
I'm going to take a bowl of soup.
Okay, you take a bowl of the stew.
Didn't you run upstairs?
Got a lot of potatoes and stuff. I think he decided.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. It's further than he thought.
That's fair.
13.
She looks like she'll be okay,
Okay.
but it has knocked her out.
Right.
So I put
Still.
I kind of lift her up and I put this cloak on her.
She kind of cuddles into it, falls back down to sleep.
Well,
I do a knowledge nature on her after you talk about the light going into her.
Sure.
No.
That one? Okay.
4.
All right. So they seem like they'll be fine, but
Okay.
you will not be able to interact with them much more than that because
Yeah.
they're not
Right.
here. So
I just want to make sure they're
Yeah, I was
they
trying
will be
to
safe.
glean some kind of.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Well, I
before
feel
you
like we're
start your
supposed to
Here.
be doing
Yeah, I was like, I
Let
hate
me-
when you do that.
Let me do this. Can I do a perception check, please?
Sure.
That's not what he wanted.
Nope.
Well, okay.
It's also a nat 1. So,
No, that's a 4.
oh, my bad.
7.
Dick!
Now
you
guess what
can't
you
see.
see. Nothing.
Rubble. Okay. All right, that's great. Okay, guys. Who
What should
is
we be
important that we should talk to?
No, there's nothing.
Well, is your what's Alfonso doing?
Alfonso's just sitting in the corner.
I go up to him while Elric's not paying attention. Alfonso,
Yes.
what kind of amends do you need Elric to make?
We will free my people.
Oh, well, we're already planning on that.
Plans are nothing. There will be action.
Yeah. Yep. We don't make we don't we stick to our word.
You are half my kind.
Yes, I am, and I met Actually, I'd never met anyone else who's like me. Except I've seen General Malix, who seems to be like me, but I've never met anyone else.
We will free my people.
To
My
be
mother
fair,
was an elf.
yeah, we have been saying that for about 1.5 years now.
He doesn't know that.
In player time, not in our time.
Right? Yeah.
We've got a list of shit.
Oh yeah, we do. We gotta
There's
We got all kinds of shit we gotta do. But
Yeah.
first, we gotta eat this stew.
I look at him. Have you ever met another half elf?
No. Nor do I care to.
Why? My parents loved each other. It didn't matter.
Good for them.
What's your problem with me?
Torque slowly backs away from this interaction.
He doesn't answer you. He just seems slightly.
I freed you.
Thank you.
Is he such a jackass?
Excuse me.
I'm sorry, I unshackled him.
I am offended. Technically, I was his former owner. I freed him. This is
In
my
our Twitch poll,
Yes.
which character do you hate the most?
Elric.
Alfonza.
This is my character arc. Okay.
My character. This is my character arc for being terrible to slightly okay.
Listen,
Trevor,
I just
it's only a
wanna-
character hat if you have a hat.
I've spent my whole life trying to help people. And have put my life at risk so many times, you could at least appreciate a little bit that we're trying to help you.
When I see something worthy of praise, I will praise
I
it.
don't need you to praise me. I just need you to not be a dick.
Are we done?
Apparently.
I'm gonna walk over to him.
Torque, what the hell is wrong with people? Nobody's happy with anything.
I know. That's yeah. Yep.
Alphonse,
Like, you didn't just watch your best friend get pretty much vaporized by a wolf creature.
Yeah, that's true.
Come on.
Well, I think to be fair, he has spent a very large portion of his life not
But
only
she
in
would
slavery.
still be in a hut if it weren't for us.
Yes, but I still think if I were in his position, I would still be pretty salty after only leaving that hut a couple of hours ago.
Yeah, not at the people who got you out of it, though.
Yeah, maybe, but
Anyway,
Alphonse, would you like to, when we do eventually do it, free the slaves, would you like to come with us to do it?
Yes.
You have a deal yourself then.
He'll shake your hand.
okay, let's leave the poor elf alone and go about our business.
Right. Now something to show you. Up the stairs. I'm gonna run up the stairs.
So, you reach the stairs. Are
We
you
follow.
forgetting
Yeah.
something?
apparently,
No.
apparently we
no.
really are.
Dustin,
Yes,
oh.
you very much are.
Wait, we are?
Yes.
Oh.
I want to take that turbo with us.
I don't think it's that.
I'm going to.
I didn't ask for your. I didn't ask for your opinion. I'm just saying we should.
We should go to
Befriend the
check
gerbil.
What are we doing
the
wrong?
keep first. Not the keep.
You're not doing anything wrong. I'm asking you if you want to just move on.
I know we're forgetting something you want us to do.
Is it something about the fact that all these people just remembered stuff?
Maybe that they showed up.
Yeah.
There's probably no one in the town anymore.
So,
Should probably talk to that old dude who seems like he's in charge.
Calypso?
I would say maybe just gather your party.
Who did we have in the town?
I don't know. Anybody watching know who they left?
Oh, Jojo.
No.
Oh,
Kevin.
no. Wait a minute.
Nap.
Oh, you think you want to see if they brought him? Did the whole town come?
The whole town came.
Oh, the whole town came.
You got this, buddy.
I run over to Calypso. No, I go over to Lug. I don't. Hey, Lug. That little sack of flour
How did...
that kind of walks around sometimes.
We brought him.
Is he with you guys?
He teleported in with us with Kevin.
What?
The Jojo.
You want flour?
No.
Go talk to Cookie.
Okay, I'll go talk to Cookie. Oh
You see
no.
a guy with
Oh
a
no, they
giant
did not
rolling
use
pin.
him. They did not use him for flour. I run over to Cookie. Here we go.
Oh,
Are you Cookie? Okay.
You see her eye is lower.
Do you have a sack of flour around here? That's a lot more.
You want flour?
is it Jojo?
Yes, thank you. Okay, come on, Jojo.
No, the flour's not free.
She kind of walks towards you.
The flour's not free.
I just run away.
I come up. Get back! Get back!
Boiling.
8 damage.
That's fine. That's fine. It's important. Oh God!
There's like
I walk up
there's
to
butter
this.
swarms
I'm
all
sorry.
over.
I walk up to this and I just take a gold and I hand it to her.
Thank you. She turns around.
Jesus.
Anything for my friends.
She's just worms and burning oil all over you.
She's just the female, more northerner, Chucky.
Oh no!
Davos didn't like that.
No, he doesn't like cookie.
Cookie is my second favorite NPC.
Oh, you guys. Where's Zoo?
Oh my.
He's in Fort Tendrous. Please don't make me do Zoo.
Plot point, Zeus here.
Yes, who came along?
I just tagged along.
Zoo, I'm sorry. Why wasn't Zoo with Elric? Plot point.
No, please don't use it.
I have one.
I don't.
I only have Jojo because I rolled low on like a D100.
No,
roll.
I rolled real low.
Was that what happened? I don't know. Anyway, all right, we have Jojo.
I thought she wanted to kill me.
Yeah,
She just wanted to use your insides to make food.
Her name is Cookie.
Yeah.
Maybe she wanted to make cookies.
Yeah.
I bet I'll make good cookies.
You would.
you would make the best cookies, Jojo.
Turkey, my favorite. Even though sometimes you get the counting wrong.
I thought pancakes were your favorite.
I love pancakes too.
Okay.
Pancakes.
Jojo.
Domino.
I'm hungry all the time.
Dad, would you like some of my insides? I will give them to you if you need them.
Me?
Yeah?
No.
Okay.
I'm just used to it now.
Did you know
It's
that?
because of this. And I just pulled out the pig.
Oh, that looks like a pig.
Yeah, it makes me hungry all the time.
Does it really?
Yeah.
Can I have it? Oh, I'm so hungry.
Does it not work? Do you like it?
It's so pretty.
You want to hold
Can
it?
you put it inside me?
Yeah.
Okay, put it inside me. Ah.
Does anything happen?
Ah.
What does he gain?
Don't taste anything. This is not food, but I will hold on to it for you.
Okay. Does it work anymore?
You seem free of it.
Do any of them? Do you guys feel hungry? Because it should take away everyone's hunger.
I mean, stew.
Oh, it
holding it.
neutralized it. Okay. Interesting. Wow. 2 years of Halloween.
2 years. 2 years of torture.
Did you know that I'm slightly sassy?
Mm-hmm.
People say I'm sassy.
Yeah.
Sassy and compassionate and salty.
And apparently create your own anti-magic field.
No?
And just neutralize the pig.
Oh, that's right. We gave him food and he would get emotions.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then when you put the raw... Yeah, but you gotta be careful.
Yeah.
I want to give him cinnamon.
Yep. Sassy. Anyways, I'm really excited to be on this adventure with you. Where are we going?
We're gonna go make sure the keep is safe.
Okay, we need
And
to find...
first, we're gonna go to the broken mirror, apparently.
Okay. I wasn't here for that.
Yeah, David's...
7 years bad luck.
What? Oh,
7
yeah.
years bad luck. Broken
Yeah,
mirror.
that's for Valron. He broke it.
Oh, Valron broke it? Who's
Yeah.
Valron?
That guy right there.
Oh, that's the guy in the ice.
Yeah.
So how is he alive?
I don't know.
That's so silly.
I don't know how you're alive though.
Magic.
Yeah, so he's probably alive from
Darius.
Yeah.
Darius put Cecil inside of me and made me a homunculus to protect her, and then you freed me, and then you brought me back with magic milk.
It's true. That's exactly what happened.
You just summed up like 2 years
Yeah.
of the most important plot line.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, David, lead the way.
I'm already up there.
Okay, I
I
followed.
thought you guys were gonna follow
I'll
me.
follow David.
Perfect. So David has reached the thing, and he's click, and the back door opens.
Oh yeah.
Intermission.
I jumped down there.
That'll be our intermission. We'll be back in 20 minutes, everybody.
Awesome.
And we're also gonna check on the dog.
Charge.
Don't forget to. Yeah.
Hold your breath, we're diving into something bigger than anything we've ever been. Love be lighthouse, hold to lead you home. Stars and the moon illuminating every road. Rest your mind, it's always been there all along. Sense of belonging to a greater unknown. Hold your breath, we're diving into something real and right. Love alive, my satellite. Love be lighthouse, hold to lead you home. Stars and the moon illuminating every road. All through the seasons, no matter where we go. Your love is a lighthouse, hold to lead me home. The place where you belong. Always safe inside my arms. It has been there all along. Let this love lead you home. Love be a lighthouse, hold to lead you home. Stars and the moon illuminating every road. All through the seasons, no matter where we go. Your love is a lighthouse, hold to lead me home.
Welcome back to Realm Seekers and the Legend of Nibel. All right, everybody. So the group has talked with some NPCs, met Cookie, and now they have opened up the gate back down into the depths of the Boreal Keep. David, where would you like to lead us next?
So down.
Oh God.
The catacomb areas. What ways do they go? Outwards.
Every direction.
Oh.
Yeah, so
And
there are like 8. There are like 8 of them.
There's 4 of us, so let's split the part. No.
So as you come down, there are like 8 in different directions.
All right, I'm going to pick up the heaviest object that I can pick up. No, I have a war pick. I'm gonna go up to one of the hallways and kind of just hit the side of the side of the wall see if it echoes outwards or anything.
Okay, so you head down one of the hallways and you hit it. Ting, and it goes. Go. I mean, you don't have sonar, so it goes
What?
quite a ways.
I have sonar.
I took that beat.
So, okay. Question for the party. What was the goal after the Boreal Keep?
Well, it was to
Slaves.
protect the Boreal Keep, to protect
Correct.
the north. Then we were going to go back, and
Check.
then we have to
Check.
either go south of Terrafon to free the slaves, or
Right.
we have to go east to go where Carthagen Joe.
Right.
We have two
So-
things to do.
Okay. So the goal right now should probably be to get back to Garanduk?
Well, once we make sure the keep is safe. And then
Okay,
for the
so we
people,
need to clear it out.
to make sure the keep is safe, for all the people to be here, then we have secured the north, and then we should head back to Fort Tenorus and Garanduk.
Okay.
Well, I'll say this. I have no idea what's down these hallways. It would be easier if Falron was here. That way he can send his bird down and see what's happening.
Well, he's unconscious, so
He's sleeping.
I think these catacombs are too big for us to clear out. Should we collapse them?
are there any monsters here?
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me go ahead and roll a D100.
Oh, okay.
There are 51.
Run.
Initiative. No. So you yell and it just kind of echoes. Echo.
Why don't we ask these people who are now getting their memories back if they know what these catacombs were for, before we just go?
Mindlessly wandering.
Yeah, I mean, they probably know what they were meant for. They could have been for, like, the servants. They could not even know they're here.
Are these legit catacombs, or is that just the name we're giving these underground tunnels?
I think it's just the name.
Yeah, you don't know quite yet.
Okay.
Well, or we go down one way and see if it leads back up.
David's going to walk down one way.
Let's just, can we, like, go at a quick pace?
Okay.
Because I don't think anybody would
Very
really...
dark down here.
I'm gonna run my hand along the wall as we go.
Does the Cyphus blade show any light from it? No.
As you hold it, it feels kind of light in your hand.
No light from it though.
Light.
Did it light up before?
When there was danger? No, that was another weapon that Lexi had. No.
They had the weapon of warding,
Mhm.
which I think was a rapier, right?
I think so.
All right. Step back and I can't see.
How about a torch?
All right.
Yeah, I'll be at the head of the group, since I have
Dark vision.
superior dark.
And then I'll go right
Oh my
after you with my
God.
normal dark vision.
I would say you should go last. That way you can see if anything's coming from behind.
That's why you have a torch.
60 feet down, the hallway just keeps going.
Okay. Yeah, we just.
You feel breeze in the distance.
I feel a breeze in the distance.
Your torch begins to kind of blow.
Do you see any like light at the end of the tunnel,
Not yet.
figuratively and literally?
So how long do you think we should? I think we should go down the tunnel. About an hour, half an hour, something like that.
Let's kind of jog.
Yeah,
All right.
sounds good. So we'll pick up the pace a little bit.
Okay. You go for about, I don't know, 10 minutes tops. And eventually you hit solid wood. At the bottom of the wall, you see a grate with 4 bars that looks like air is blowing through it.
How big?
Not big enough for a person. Maybe
Not
big
even
enough
a
for
little
rat.
person.
Is there anything other than this?
Alright.
That is all you see.
Can either of you get that?
I could get through.
No, Jojo, you'll stay here with us.
Okay.
Can any of you guys?
I was participating.
Can
Just
I
spell?
fit my hand through it?
Uh-huh.
I just reach my hand in there.
Okay.
You hear a click. Ah! No, nothing happens.
50 spiders. Normal.
Is there can I feel
You
anything?
feel air.
I want to see if there's illusion here.
Yeah, will out of it. Will save.
Will
Your will is
Was
garbage.
12, so 13.
If there was an illusion, you did not roll high enough to break it.
Can I just poke around the wall, see if anything's...
Yeah, let's investigate.
I remove.
Secret traps.
Can I try
anything
to
like
remove?
that.
Secret tunnel!
Yeah, athletics.
I can do that.
What?
I can assist.
6.
Oh gosh, guys.
Don't worry. 8.
Unfortunately,
12.
no, that will not break the grate. Okay, so that we recap, you've gone down 10 minutes down one hallway and come to a grate. You see no illusions, traps, can't move the grate. But as you were in the main room, it's about this big, and there were 8 coming off of it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So there was one in the center, and then it kind of outward out like a sun, like a star. Okay, all the way down. So you went down this one.
Okay.
So it went this way. There's nothing
Okay.
with the rules.
Why don't we go back and talk to that old guy?
Calypso?
Yeah.
Is anybody up there old enough to have been here, like in the past? I thought it's been like generations and generations
Well,
since
but
anybody's...
they might.
100 years.
They might.
Calypso looks to be in his 70s, so he would have been maybe a child when somebody had lived here,
He might have heard some stories.
But they might know something.
but no one alive has been in this keep.
Yeah, I guess it's worth it. I don't know. Worth a try.
I'm gonna go up to the wall real quick as a last-ditch effort and kind of just knock on it, see if there's any echo. Not echo. You know when you knock on
Hollow.
something?
See if it's-
Hollow.
yeah.
Thank you.
So the wood, the stone is not hollow, but you know that there's something behind this wall.
How thick does the wall
Thick.
Can I grab one of? Is it bricks or?
It is hewn stone, so it would be. I mean, breaking it would be very, very difficult without the proper tools and time.
All right. Back down the hallway, I guess, and try another hallway.
Well, let's go back up and talk with Calypso.
Yeah.
And maybe you can get a couple different parties of these strapping young barbarians to go in different directions. At the very least, they can run back if they come across
Investigate.
anything. Yeah.
This is a good idea.
You guys do that?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. You quickly make your way back up. It takes you about 15 minutes to reach the top. And you head down and you do find Calypso. And you notice that several of the barbarians are getting a little anxious. Many of them are waiting outside. The portcullis has been raised. And a hunting party has been sent out for more food. They have eaten all of the stew.
That makes sense.
Calypso.
Cookie is quickly making war.
Yeah. Cookie can do her thing. Do you happen to have old scrolls or any information about the layout of this place?
I've heard stories, if that will help.
Sure.
There was a young child born,
Torque sits down knowing where this is going.
a progeny of sorts.
He gets back to the part where he forgot his memory.
Until the fog came.
Yep.
And I think we've been trapped here ever since.
Okay.
Good stuff.
Do you think maybe you have a few of these young lads ready to go
Oh,
investigate and
Killian!
As he says this, you see several of the barbarians turn.
Killian.
Killian, some of your friends, would you guys like to maybe investigate and any of your people might want to help out? Just kind of search around, help.
We need some strong.
Yeah,
Strong.
For the north.
for the north, for the Boreal Keep.
I'm gonna go up to where she was mushing the brains. Oh, it's gonna be so good. I can dip my finger in it.
Oh,
Constitution.
Oh hell
saving
yeah! It is.
what are you doing?
For the north. Yes.
Yeah.
You're all over yourself. You're welcome, Calvin. You are welcome.
From the north. There he goes.
What was
All
that?
hope.
So she just kind of stands up and walks away from you. Which one of you men are willing to fight the dark for the north? And you see like 4 guys just come up. Yes, for the north. Good. And she walks on.
Killian is one of our strongest warriors. It intimidates the men that she is stronger than most of them. Quite enticing, really.
All right, let's go. This is your embarrassment. Let's go.
You're an embarrassment. Let's go.
So you have gained 5 barbarians.
Nice.
Is Killian coming?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so there's 7 things.
Yeah,
so,
70 of these left.
Yeah, let's investigate that.
Perfect. Which ones? So let's go ahead and like imagine that we we are using the stego dial. All right. So this is
You
one.
have a green marker.
Thank you. Where?
Right under here.
Oh,
Look at that.
that's that.
Magic.
All right. Maybe we can get the battle cam for this. Maybe we can.
Possibility.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that.
Look at that. Ooh.
Look at that fanciness.
How much authority does you?
Rings!
Okay. This is the way you came, so it doesn't count. 1, 2. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's
5, 6,
8.
7. Oh, it's 8. Okay, perfect. So it's perfect. All right, so I just need to know which ones you guys are going down.
Which one did we already go down?
We went down, what, this one?
No,
Or
it'd be this one.
Yes, correct. This one is
You
done.
mark that one.
Do you guys want to take just the one straight ahead? And then we can
Stego dial.
we can send the barbarians on the.
Don't fuck up the F-bomb one.
We're at 3.
We would have an R rating.
Okay, I think, what if we,
Let's just.
Who just
4.
took a picture?
I think my phone did.
There's 9 of us, so why don't we do groups of 3?
It also wanted a stego dial.
Why don't we do groups of 3? 3, 3, 3? There's
All
9.
right.
Okay.
Yeah, sounds good.
I just need to know which ones you're going down.
Sure. I'm going to take this one.
All right.
I'll take
who's-
this one.
Okay.
I'll go with Killian and I don't know another
a
one,
barbarian?
guy.
All right. So we got E and 2 E K B.
There you go.
Sure.
And
Elric,
A or E?
E.
E.
E. Killian?
No, Killian is not going with
EBB.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, one barbarian left, so it could be
Okay,
you.
then Torque and I and another barbarian will go
Take this
that
one.
one.
Yeah, take that one.
Nice.
Great.
TLB or BLT. 10 minutes pass.
I haven't had a BLT in forever. I now want a BLT.
You guys each hit down.
Let's go.
After about 10 minutes, dead end.
Okay.
Dead end. Opening. The torch is blowing. Goes out. There's so much air coming down here. You have reached the point that you think everyone else has reached. You can head back, or you may press on, but you know that this is the right call.
I'm gonna look towards the barbarian. You go get the others.
Well, we'll all be heading back.
Yep. I'm gonna send the barbarian to go get the others.
Barbarian heads back.
I'm gonna look towards her.
It will take 20 minutes for anyone to reach you.
I'm gonna look at her, Killian. You have any chalk or something? Like, or something to make a marking with? That's a dumb idea, but alright.
She put your blood on the wall.
Oh, my blood?
No, hers.
Okay.
You have much as well.
Got a point. I'm gonna take the... What? Oh. I'm going
Take
to...
1 damage.
Okay. I'm going to just draw an arrow the way we have to go.
Are we going?
Yeah, sure, why not?
You do not want to wait for your friends?
They know which way will be. And if we reach an opening of a room, we stay in there. We do not go to any other doors. All right. Deal. I'm going to start walking.
You have balls. And I like.
She will head with you.
Oh, somebody's stealing your woman.
Damn it. All right, we can turn
Next
off
time,
the
don't
battle cam.
Throw up all over yourself.
David, the northern womanizer.
But imagine if it was a 20 and not a 1.
It wasn't.
It was.
It wasn't even close to that. It couldn't have been further.
Whatever you imagine. All right. The two of you head further in. You relight your torch.
I wish my torches sounded like that.
Buy better torches. You head in to a large open room.
Boss
As
room.
you do, you see that it's like a cave that opens up. You must be underneath the mountainside. You've headed further in. Would you like to get your bearings?
Yes.
Survival.
I don't know if that is.
A 3.
Nice.
You cannot get your bearings.
It might be underground, but I'm not sure.
Perhaps we went up.
Yeah, it could just be night already.
So you are in a large open cavern. The cavern stretches for as far as you can see, and you have no way of getting your bearings.
Is it like a cave room or is it just like a big room?
I don't know what a cave
It's a
room
cave.
is.
It's a cave room.
Cave room. Okay.
So
Definitely.
for those of you who are unfamiliar with cave rooms, that's where we're at.
All right. Well, I'm going to look at Killian and I'm just going to sit down right next to the door.
You did not go very far.
I mean,
Balls shrank.
I did what I said I would do. We walked to the open room. Now we shall wait.
And she just whips a torch as far as she can.
Everything's on fire.
This room is deep.
I could tell.
Hashtag deep.
Hashtag team.
Then we wait.
Time passes slowly for the two of them, but the rest of the group comes together. You see the barbarian sitting on her axe.
Okay.
We're down there.
I stand up. We've made it. I'm going to start to walk forward then.
Grab your axe.
Can I do a survival?
Please.
Well, that's just as bad. Well, no, 9.
It's just not enough. You're underground, and you don't have any markers. You're not sure which way you're going.
Where are we?
Well, you should have just asked. This is my turf. This is what I do. We're underneath a mountain. 17.
You believe that the directions that you are heading, you would be heading toward the large, ominous mountain that Calypso pointed out to you yesterday.
Oh.
Yesteryear.
We're heading to the big, angry, dark, scary mountain. I think
Which one?
it's a big,
Big scary
the
one?
the big scary one, the biggest scary.
That's
the big
biggest,
scurry.
The scary. I think they do call it big scurry.
The big scurry.
It would seem that the Boreal Keep is safe. If there's anything down here, we can seal these tunnels. Unless you are searching for more.
No, I think if we go any further, we should maybe put it on our list for later when we're back up to our full party.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We've not heard of any threats further.
Yeah, we told ourselves the only thing we'd do is make sure that the keep is safe for them to inhabit for now. So I think we're good to go back. We'll check out the other tunnels really quick. Go down there a little bit because we've only we have 3 more. Yeah, 3 more left.
4 more.
3. One of them.
One of them's where we came from.
Perhaps you are wise. Do not venture further.
or scared.
She walks back.
Or busy.
She ignores you.
I am following her.
Yeah, we go back and head to the other three. We break
perfect.
into our groups again.
After several hours of, going through all of this, you have discovered that the only way forward was that one. You would surmise that perhaps this was a escape route. And there are many different exits to throw off pursuance. However, wherever this leads, you have not fully investigated it.
Right.
It goes further north.
It goes further north.
Okay. We will put that on our to-do list and get to it in maybe 3 years.
No.
If we even need to.
Yeah.
All right.
Option is there.
So, what's the quickest way back to Garanduk? Oh,
Maroon hands.
happy music. Rune hands.
Magic hands. I'm gonna
So
start.
why don't we
Well,
check?
you probably shouldn't. We should probably get Clara and Valron.
Right.
Yeah, and tell them that we're going to leave and...
Make sure Calypso doesn't need anything else.
So as you come back, Killian kind of stands up on the big pile and just kind of, and everyone just,
For that.
Did you find what you were looking for?
Yes, we found nothing, which is what we were hoping for.
There is a path that
Yeah.
leads to the big scurry.
This castle has many secrets, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Would you like to search more, or do you have more to do?
Is
We'll-
there a
we'll go
reason
through
we
the,
would search more?
Well, we only searched like the under tunnels, like the actual rest of the castle. Like I'm sure there are plenty
We've
of rooms
kind of
that we
gone
can...
through it, but
Did you?
not really. Is there any reason that you have to think that you would need us here to scope out anything before we leave, or do you feel safe?
We are the North, we are safe, but why did you come? Why did you help us?
Well, for one, we're in the middle of a war, and we wanted to make sure the North was safe, and that there would be no intruders or anything up here that could come to our stronghold in Garanduk.
Do you need help then with that?
We would
Yeah.
definitely appreciate it.
We do need help with
Yeah.
that.
We are 60 men and women. We would need additional help, but we could do that. I'm glad you asked.
Yeah. We want to make sure that you get your home and get yourselves back to a comfortable life.
I
But-
think that will not happen in my life.
Maybe not, but we're hoping that when the time comes that if you could spare men and women to help us with the fight and for the cause that you would.
It has been a long time since we have sworn fealty to anything but the winds of the North.
Well, let me ask you this. Do you believe in freedom of religion?
The mountain spirit?
Yes. Do you believe that your people should be allowed to follow the mountain spirit without anyone telling them that's not okay?
Yes.
Yes, well, that is what we're fighting.
4.
Yes.
Asterisk. Fighting 4.
Well, I can't. The mountain spirit is here whether we are or not. But I suppose if that is the way you must phrase it, the North will stand by you. You helped us, we shall help them. Of course, this is not our keep. This belongs to royal blood. Unfortunately, they are all gone.
They're not.
What?
Varasha. Do you know her?
And the Queen?
Yes.
She died long.
She is not dead. She's in
How
bed.
is that possible?
Magic.
Demon!
She is not dead. She lives, and she's on our side of the war.
You are sure it is not an impostor?
I promise you.
He kind of looks over to the people.
The Queen lives. What? The Queen lives. From the stories of old. We have forgotten much. But the North will not forget that, will it? Will it?
No!
No!
No.
David!
No, we will not. You see the people, the North just kind of stand and they put their arms together.
For Varosa. For the legacy of Titus.
Would any of you like to come with us? Help our growing ranks, our people, help Varasha.
Our people will need time to heal. Perhaps you can take one of our strongest warriors.
As an emissary.
I wish we had a way of building a teleportation circle here.
If there's one here already, we can...
How many
Can we look
towers
for
were
one?
still...
You may.
Quick question. How many towers were still
Did we see one?
built?
Did not.
We should look for one.
How many towers were still built? Because there
Still
was...
standing.
Or, yeah, still
3.
standing. 3?
3.
And we have checked 2 of them?
1 of them.
One of them.
We
One of
should-
them
You didn't
does.
actually go all the way up, though.
You're right.
We should check for
Yeah.
that.
My vote is for that one. The biggest and most central one.
Yep.
Just a
Just
a
a
thought.
thought.
It's a good thought. except
Wizards
that they're
wizards
on
tend
each
to
of
do
the-
this. Yeah.
There's only 4 towers on 4 corners of the keep.
Damn.
Well,
But that one is the most central corner.
Which
Wi-
which
wizards
corner's
follow
the
a
furthest
theme.
north?
North, you wouldn't know where the North Tower is.
North Tower.
Is
Let's
that the
go.
one that was destroyed or
North
no?
Tower. North Tower.
Yeah, we decided on that.
Perfect.
All right, let's go.
Do you split up or do you search it together?
Well, we need to search together because he needs to be there
Hi, I have
To-
magic hands.
for his magic hands. He needs to know where it's at.
Magic hands. Perfect. All right, you search.
And I would want. God, I want Valron
Sir.
to see it.
We can draw it.
Search.
Yeah, let's go ahead. Investigation.
Investigation.
Nat
16.
3.
5.
16.
You're like, I did it though. So, the North Tower. They're like, just like.
No,
just lead the way.
North.
North.
This way.
North.
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 You head up to the North.
North.
At the top of the North Tower, this is where you found the study. So as you head on up, you find the study. You do not find a teleportation circle.
The East Tower.
So
The East Tower.
as you begin to search through the entire castle, you go to each of the towers. Each of the towers, the other 3 towers seem to be more centralized for protection, defense. You find many crossbows, arrows, ballistae, but you do not find teleportation circles inside of these towers. Searching some of the main halls, some of the larger rooms, again, you will discover an armory, a forge. You discover an alchemic lab. You discover many different rooms filled with different sorts of smaller treasures. You will find storerooms, storehouses. This is was a fully functioning castle/village.
Can I roll to see what treasures we find?
No. So not yet. So in terms of the castle, you find a large courtyard in the center. The courtyard is so large, in fact, that you think that several buildings could be built inside the courtyard of the Boreal Keep. You notice that there are also towers further out that are actually built inside of the mountains. At this time, you can search for it, but remember, most of this fortress has been decrepit. So things that were once potent or magical have most likely become inert. Please.
Roll
Yep, investigation.
inspiration.
By all means.
Oof.
Wow. I rolled 2 9s.
Okay. So, with your search being mostly for the teleportation circle, You didn't spend a lot of time going through each of the rooms, picking up the knickknacks. You do know that if you were to tell the guards to gather valuables together in order to fund your campaigns, there are many items. There are portraits. You would find gems. You would find golds. You would find different pouches of golds. You could find different the alchemic lab would have potions and things, but again, without you going through them and spending time to kind of investigate, you would have no idea what they are. So at this point, you recognize that this is a treasure trove that would have enough resources to sustain itself. You don't necessarily know what it would have in terms of like items to help you as a group.
No teleportations.
And no teleportation circle. You did not check the towers in the mountain because you don't see necessarily a way to get to those. However, you feel like you have a pretty good grasp of the keep, and they did not have a teleportation in the central keep.
I feel like there could be one out there.
I think that would just be your intuition.
Can I roll for my intuition?
Insight?
Yeah, can I?
Insight into myself.
Can I insight?
Insight myself.
18.
So you've seen several portraits of the family as you've investigated the entire house. You've seen portraits of Eldarion Titus, his mother and father, the king and queen. Most of it is faded away, the tapestry's torn. But you would recognize that this is a normal kingdom.
There should be one then.
This is a normal castle, and magic is rare. This castle is not necessarily a place of power, but what your intuition begins to tell you is that you have found a place of power, a place of extreme power in the bowels of the castle.
Underground. Damn it. I tell you guys this.
Dungeon crawl.
There's lots of power, but it's in it's towards a big scurry.
Such a dumb name.
You also know the way back.
Will we make it back out here?
I mean, possible.
It was just by random chance that we got here in the first place without a very, very long trek.
Do we have no way to make a teleportation circle?
Takes a year.
Yeah, it takes a year to make one.
Oh. Today I learned.
We'll learn faster.
That's why they are rare.
Yeah. Would it be worth it?
To spend a year?
Fast travel! I was gonna say,
We-
we'd have to leave Valran here because he's the only one who can make a teleportation circle.
I take 20 to
We'd have to
make
leave
one.
him here?
Yeah.
Why, to tend to it?
Yeah. You
No,
have
no,
to
no.
you have to draw the circle once a day,
Every
every day for a year.
Yeah, no, we stay here with him.
For a year.
Or we just try to go down the scurry,
let's,
path.
The big scurry.
I think at this point in time it's worth it. I mean, if we found no other easy way to get back, I think it'd be worth it.
So
Yeah.
to the scurry.
I just
Yeah.
don't think we're gonna make our way back out here again soon.
I, player-wise, am very intrigued by the big scurry.
Yeah, it
So
is a
am I.
good name.
It's a good scurry.
It's good.
Good. And I do miss being underneath the mountains.
Is the scurry?
Yeah, we should probably go out to work as
Here.
I mean,
paying
if we're
attention
never, if
here
we're
and not fucking
never,
around with JoJo.
Yeah.
if we're never able to come back here.
I don't want to be rude, but it was pretty scary.
Nice, JoJo. If this is our only opportunity that we could ever potentially,
Around with JoJo.
There you go, one more.
You just said it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
nice. If this is our only opportunity to ever investigate the Big Scurry, I mean, it's the biggest mountain in all the lands, and the scurriest. So,
We should probably go.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go investigate. the
If
big
it gets
scurry.
too scurry, we'll just come back.
You want me to come?
Yes.
I will come.
Who is it?
I think it's so funny that Killian doesn't have the I'm not here voice. Because because Calvin's not really gonna be here.
I was about to say, is it really a PC or an NPC?
I know.
It's kind of somewhere in the
Feels more like
the
a
limbo.
NPC now.
Maybe.
NPC PC?
Then we will go. What
Alright.
about your friends?
They will.
We'll come back for them.
Once they kind of wake up, I'm sure we'll leave message with them to let them know where we came, and if they feel up to it, they can follow us. They'll find us pretty quickly, I think.
Very well. You head into the dark.
Into the dark.
Into the dark.
All right, you head down into the big scurry.
That sounds like a really good song name, Into the Dark.
You know where you're going. Takes you about 30 minutes once you head down the stairs, back down, getting everything ready. You reach the large opening. Killian's torch is almost burned out. It's still embering far, far in the distance.
Someone has been here. Oh no, I threw that.
Good to know.
Guess we keep on walking.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a 40-foot drop.
Boots were made for walking.
There's a 40-foot
Like
drop.
so I'm sorry, there are stairs that go down, but they go down to a plateau that's about 40 feet down. Killian will just skid down the mountain. Oh, sorry.
5.
She falls. At about halfway, she'll try to skid again. And falls all the way down. She
This-
rages and takes...
Is this just athletics to skid down the mountain?
But she rolled terribly.
Oh, I'll do the same
She
then.
takes, would be 10 and 13. She takes 6 damage, but lands.
I'll
I'm
skid
gonna-
down the mountain
Yeah,
as
I'll
well.
just hop
I
down.
shall do the same.
Acrobatics.
What do we need?
14.
Okay, 17. Do I have to do it again?
Yeah,
How many times?
15.
Twice?
twice.
So 6 plus 9
I'm good.
is 15, 15, and 19.
You're fine. And you're totally fine, right? You're
Yeah.
just gonna... or just walk
I
down
have-
it?
Yeah. Either way, if I straight up fall, you have to roll over 55 damage for me to even start feeling it.
All right, here we go. All right, so you guys all 40 feet down. You hit clink. At this, the chasm kind of undulates down. It will probably go down about 250 feet. There are paths that are beginning to chasm out, but you'll have to walk along them.
Okay.
Okay, so you begin to walk. Your torch is lit. Walking through. You don't care. You don't care. But the humans and things that don't have dark vision have lit their torches.
You have dark vision.
No.
Acro- Acrobatics. When you reach the
Athletics or acrobatics?
acrobatics, yeah, it's balance.
I have half. Oh, that's 11.
22.
Only an 8.
Killian rolls a 6 plus. Does she not have acrobatics? No.
I have.
No acrobatics. Okay, so Killian does not do well. She falls and has to catch herself.
Well,
Have
I
a
probably
rough
fell
time.
too.
What did you roll?
8.
I rolled.
Yep, you would fall too.
I rolled
What
an
do I get?
11.
What do I roll
fine.
now?
17.
Fine.
Can I roll athletics to catch
Another one?
myself?
No, what'd you roll?
22.
You're fine.
Can I roll athletics to
Yes.
catch
Can I
myself?
try to catch one of them?
She catches herself.
Okay.
10.
You catch yourself.
Pretty scary.
She'll
I'm not good at balancing either.
She'll try to balance her way through. The rest of you have made it through. The two of us have not.
Oh, 19.
Oh yeah,
Good job, guys.
having almost fallen to
Death.
death. You
I
scurry
don't think I
across.
would have died.
She almost died to
it's-
the big scurry.
Take a lot of damage.
Yeah, but I have a lot of life.
Okay,
Falling to death, like for me, or like literally just falling
falling 200 feet.
for me?
So you reach the other side. These are just large caves, and they extend in
How many?
different directions.
Different directions.
So they there's one central. Well, perception.
Which one goes furthest north?
Survival. Pardon me. Survival. Which way is north?
23.
16.
Between the two of you, you will see that they are kind of. You look and you know the direct way north and the way that the caves would move. However, they kind of. You kind of see like stairs leading up, but it looks like they've eroded, and then it reaches a blank wall of stone.
Hmm.
So none of them keep going further? I'm confused.
There are tons of little caves that go further. What you have looked for is north, and where the cave system seems to be leading north, and you find it. Looks like eroded steps leading to a blank wall.
Perfect.
I want to go up then.
That sounds like where we need to go.
I shall
To
too.
the blank wall.
The blink wall.
You head on up to the blank wall. I will need athletics checks. You will need 15s to get up these steep inclines. If you're all going,
18.
Oof.
you're fine.
25.
You make no progress.
Is this something I can run up or?
Yeah.
Okay.
17.
Fine. You would fall on your butt, just so you were aware, and you would take 4 damage.
For a butt fall? It's a hard butt fall.
It's a real hard
right
butt
on the
fall.
coccyx. Right on the.
Oof.
So it hurts real bad.
7.
So you're aware, and you fall again.
And I fall again.
You can't sit down for a while. You have to like lay
You
down in
need
a weird.
pillow.
Yeah.
Butt pillow.
So everyone's up, looking down at you.
Elric, it's fine. Just come up if we need you to.
At that point, I'm going to cast
Fireball.
Destroy the stairs.
Fireball. Dimension door. And I'm going to fall backwards, like literally straight backwards, and then appear up there.
Okay.
Right next to him.
And you slide
Right
down.
next to you.
There you go.
I'm
Good
going to stare at
job.
you.
Good job.
I'm gonna put my hand like on your head. I didn't need magic.
Worth it.
And I'm going to knock on the wall. Does anything happen? Is it hollow?
It's not hollow.
Okay, I'm going.
I want to investigate it and look
Perfect.
for like a secret opening. But I'm terrible at investigation, so 8.
You find the wall.
This just looks like a wall.
How far up does it come to the ceiling?
Yeah.
Okay.
Torque, I can't see this. Use your special eyes.
What do your gnome eyes see?
Nothing.
Dirty 20.
Okay, so you begin to investigate. You blow on it, and as you do, the dust reveals runes.
In what language?
What languages do you speak?
Elvish.
Oh, so many.
Not those.
Common, Elvish, Celestial, Draconic, Undercommon.
What?
Elvish.
Yeah, I got nothing special. That's what she
Halfling.
has.
It is written in Draconic.
Ugh.
I can read that. What does it say?
Of course, the dragon worshiper knows Draconic.
Common, Elvish, Celestial,
I
Draconic,
mean-
Undercommon.
One more level, and I can just understand all languages.
Really?
Yeah.
Is this it?
Monks.
Is that a real thing?
Yeah.
Before you lies the frozen path.
Oh, you guys, this is in Draconic. It says Ozeron is the true god of all.
I don't think that's right.
That's a lie.
Oh,
That's not
excuse me, I misread that. It says before you lie the frozen path.
That's not even close. I don't even know Draconic.
Doesn't sound like the thing at all.
It says before you lie the frozen path, only believers of Ozeron may pass.
JoJo's calling you on your bullshit.
Jojo can't read Draconic.
Damn it, Draconic. No, I'm just saying what you said didn't make sense.
Why?
Because I'm sassy.
Jojo, you love Ozeron.
He goes around. He sounds like he's fun.
He's fun.
Oh, he sounds fun.
He's
JoJo's
fun. He
insight
talks like
is
this
like
though.
30.
plus 30.
Is there anything more on that?
I don't know. Is there anything more?
I don't know.
I'm asking you, DM.
No.
No, just those 2 lines.
Okay. Before us lies the frozen path.
Only believers of Ozeron may pass.
Only believers of Ozeron may pass.
Is it like?
Doesn't really rhyme either. They are not very good at rhyming.
Yes.
But you should be able to get right in there then. Lyra, you believe?
Yeah, how do we get in?
But you're a believer, so
I
believe.
know, but I don't see what to do. It's frozen. I cast Sacred Flame on the wall.
Nothing happens.
It's frozen.
Is
burning
it
it.
stone?
I'm going to believe I can walk
It's
through it.
frozen.
You just walk into the wall. It didn't work before.
Please
is
tell me
the
that got Gillian to laugh.
Who?
Like, not even a...
No.
Oh.
Before you lies the frozen path.
Is there any snow on the ground or?
There is not snow on the ground here. It is a dark cave.
Alright, I want to do a perception check.
Okay, what are you looking for?
Not much, because it's really dark and I don't have dark vision.
You have a torch, so you can
Yeah.
look in the... What
So-
are you
Is there
looking
any ice?
Yeah, I'm looking for ice. I'm looking for snow. I'm looking for
Sure.
a
Perfect.
crack in the wall. Something like that. 6. Very dark.
Seriously though, it says before us. Where's the frozen path?
I'm going to run up the wall like for 135 feet just to see if maybe I can see something from a higher vantage point
Sure.
and then just fall down again?
So you run up the wall. As you get higher and higher, it gets colder and colder. You notice that there's some precipitation and moisture hanging in the air, even this deep in the ground. But this looks like a cave system. You notice that there are some holes in the ceiling where there's like little bits of snow just kind of falling down. But there's no, from this point, there's no entrance further in. You could go down into the other caves that lead in.
Where's the frozen path?
I don't know. I think I'm yelling down to you as I'm just floating down. We might have to take one of these other paths that kind of lead in the same direction.
Why would these runes be up here?
I don't know.
I'm going to look at one of the cave systems.
Okay.
Let's go down the stairs, look at one of the cave systems. Can I see anything in cave system?
I mean, it's a cave. It just kind of meanders through.
I'm going to look for like runes or something like that on
Perfect.
the walls.
Investigate, please.
Power investigate. In 13.
Doesn't look like there's any runes in
Will
this
you-
cave system.
Will you look? I'll go down and I'm gonna start looking for any of the cave systems that feel colder or look like they could have ice.
Sure. Go ahead, investigate.
I'm going to search all of them for runes.
17.
So you find cold, frigid air coming through one of the caves, but as you're investigating, you look down into the dark and you see what looks like something shimmering below you. It's about 200 feet down. You couldn't see
How
it
do I
before
get
because
down?
it's dark.
How do I get down there?
You'd have to climb.
I climb down there. I'm climbing down here.
What?
I get out. I have a shit ton of rope.
Okay.
So, is there something up here I could tie it to? I
Rocks.
tie up rope and I get out pittons.
How much rope do you have? What are we talking?
2 feet. I think I'll use the 2 feet over
50
the
times
feet.
4.
200 feet. So you tie them all together.
Yeah.
Anybody helping her do this? I mean, it's going to take her some
I
time.
shall.
It's a lot of rope.
Yeah, you guys do that.
I'm going.
Catch up with me.
Going
I
down.
just run down.
I'm like gonna rappel down though pretty quickly. Like I'm gonna.
Now that nobody's
So
paying attention.
20d6 could hurt you.
Run down the side. Then after 135 feet, then I'll just fall the rest of the way.
Then you will take no damage.
Now that nobody's paying attention to me, I'm gonna try to crawl back down so I don't waste another spell slot.
Do I just need to athletics this down, Dust?
Well, I got a dirty 20, so I'm all right. I'm all right.
Can I just?
Athletics.
How many?
4.
What do I need to get?
What'd you roll?
20.
You're fine.
16.
Yep.
Over 20. Over 20.
You're fine. So she climbs down. You will hit first, but you just run down and then kind of, and you all of a sudden, you are in ice cold water. Constitution saving throw.
Woofa, 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 woofa. And I jump up on top of the water because I can walk on water as well. After I fall in. Constitution save. That's a dirty 20.
You're fine. So you kind of brush it off, but you are freezing. I mean, it is very, very cold.
Okay.
So you get down and you see that it's water.
Is there anywhere I would look around for something to stand on?
Looks like a lake of water.
Torque.
Mhm.
You're wet.
Yeah. A little bit.
Is it cold?
Yeah, very.
I think this is the shimmer.
Yeah. I take off my
I don't know
dire
if I
bear
can-
tail that I'm wearing.
I don't know if I needed to come down here. Perception. Is there anything down here that besides just
Okay.
water?
I gotta warm up a little bit. I'll run around and I'll look around too.
24.
So you begin to perception, and in the distance, the water kind of moves.
21.
So you are running around the water and looking around, and you see something kind of come up and back in. And it looks kind of like a...
Oh, there's a monster. There's a monster. There's something in the water.
Hey, what are you? And like you could be nice.
You're not Clara.
Could be.
I know I can't
Super
speak
bear.
to it.
In your superior dark vision, you see something massive move underneath your
Oh,
legs.
it's big. It's very big. It's like a whale in the frozen water, and I'm gonna run back up the wall and like maybe halfway up and hold onto the rope.
oh shit! And you're still kind of at the bottom, and it's just kind of like,
Lyra, maybe come up.
I take out a ration and I throw food in.
it just starts to sink into the darkness.
Anything eat it? I gotta throw meat.
The water begins to churn in a circle.
I'll climb up a little bit.
Just a little bit.
I'll
You
climb
really
up.
wanted to test this, didn't you?
I climb up. I have a 19.
Okay, so you're about 50 feet up, looking down, and there's a maelstrom in the black water.
And now there's a giant whirlpool.
Is this the frozen path?
Is this the
It just kind of.
I want to know what it is.
Still.
Can I knowledge nature
Sure.
of this?
It's frozen
Torg,
crack.
what is this?
I don't know.
18.
So your knowledge of nature, like looking at this thing, you would think it's some type of very
Dragon?
large Leviathan type thing.
Water dragon?
If you want to think it's a water dragon, you can. But the way he described it as being a whale, it also looks serpentilian, more like a snake.
It's not
Sounds
a
like
water
a dragon.
dragon,
Sounds like a hydra.
but it does seem dangerous.
Yeah. I'll climb back down again and like just slowly work my way back down to the surface of the water, and I'll be like, kind of like put my hand in and kind of splash around and see if I can get some kind of reaction.
Why?
Very tentatively.
I don't know. It might be a nice thing. It might help us. You don't know. It could be like
Why
a
don't
very
you just-
why
why don't
thing.
you just-
You can talk to dragons.
Why
Do you know
don't?
that?
Oh yeah. Yeah, like you could read
you can.
Draconic.
I can read the mind.
Okay, so you begin to splash the water. Hey, anything out there?
Maybe.
Azaran, is this one of your brethren?
Everything was completely still.
I mean,
Is that it?
Torque, Azaran is listening to us. It got quiet.
I'll kind of like put my foot back down on the surface of the water.
This gigantic Jorgen monster comes out of the freaking water.
Cool.
And it's going to try to swallow you whole. So first it's going to see if it can hit you. And it will have disadvantage because you're against the wall.
Can I cast a spell?
After it tries this. Okay, so it rolled a dirty 16 plus 6. 22.
Oh yeah, got me.
Okay. Disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
15?
Does not.
Okay, so it and just misses you. As you're kind of like, ah! Like, and as it goes up, water just spills down. It has these long scales, and it looks like a gigantic python, but it has scales going back like a sea serpent. Water just goes all over the place.
Azaran, stop it! Hold monster.
Hold monster? Okay.
Try. It's gotta make a wisdom.
Well, all right.
Oh, good thing it has a 30.
That'll be a 10.
It fails.
All right, so it goes up and
It's paralyzed.
it goes back into the water though.
For how long?
For a minute.
Well, but it gets to do a save at the end every turn.
Okay. When I was running around, did I find another tunnel or some?
So there's no
places-
entrance down here.
Right.
There's no entrance down here. It looks like this is just a large lake. Most likely
Okay.
there's.
the Leviathan didn't give it away.
Well, there might be, I don't know. There
So this thing
could
is
be
held.
trailed.
In 6 seconds, it's going to attempt to break out of its hold. So you have 6 seconds.
Lyra, let's go. Lyra, let's go. Lyra,
But it
let's
is.
go.
You
We cannot
see,
beat
like,
this thing.
She's just like, her
keeping
eyes are
constant.
ignited in flames, and this thing is
Are
just
you out? Are you good?
shimmering in gold.
Yeah, it didn't get me, so I'm just running.
You can still
up.
see the gold in the darkness as it's kind of fading into the darkness.
I'm gonna climb 50 more feet.
Go ahead.
24.
24, 24, 24. Yep. It's no problem. It will attempt to break the hold. Nope.
Wow.
Where are you?
I'm above you.
17.
Yeah. Oh. a 15. Okay.
13.
You make no progress.
150 feet.
Oh yeah, now it breaks.
At the end of its turn, it breaks. So I get to climb again.
It does it at the end of its turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you feel your eyes go out.
22.
They douse, and you go 200 feet up.
Monster!
Cuts your rope in half.
Okay. I take my 100 feet away.
So we're all back on top now.
Monster.
Look at it. I got a feeling that wasn't the right way.
He's just standing up there. Yep.
I don't think that did it.
I wouldn't have gone down there.
I'm going to go to another cave system, try to see if
You are still very wet, just so you are.
Oh yeah.
Try to see if there's any runes on this.
Great. Good stuff. Fucking with the Leviathan.
Anybody home?
Looking for runes.
Hey, we dealt with
14.
that pretty good. I don't know what you're talking about.
The only runes in this room are where you've come.
Why the hell did you tell him act like that was somewhere we should go?
You did.
There's a shimmer. There's a shimmer.
Shiny.
But who stayed at
that is a weakness of Torque. Shiny things.
Which one? Which cave system? Wait, how many cave systems are there?
You have found 6 cave systems and a blank wall that says the frozen path.
How long? Do I think that thing could get up here?
No.
No.
But it did jump 100 feet.
Okay, that thing can go 100 feet, just to let you know.
Which cave system feels the coldest?
You would know that. You would know which cave system is the coldest.
I'm going to go to that cave system and point. I say this one.
Yeah, just don't go back down. Don't go in the water.
That's true.
Are you cold?
Very. 10.
So you are shivering.
I cast Sacred Flame
Yeah,
around him. Like
I keep
warm up,
like
Torque.
I hold like a sacred flame in my hands. I don't know if that'll help. It's radiant and not fire.
So you begin to cast it, and you are definitely freezing. So as you cast it, you will start to warm up.
Yeah, I'm just trying to dry his stuff.
Yeah.
Where are you guys in relation to the wall?
Relation to the wall.
Because it was up, you'd have to climb back up to it.
Oh, to the wall. No, I haven't gone.
No,
back
we're
up, I don't think.
down
Yeah.
by the cave systems now.
Sounds good.
The fire didn't help the wall. I tried.
No, I know it didn't help.
We want to walk down this cold cave.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, give it a
Yeah.
try.
God, you guys, that
Let's-
was
let's try
really that was that. That's why this is called the Big Scary. 'Cause
Perfect.
that was scary.
You guys head down the cold cave. Eventually you will come, and you've warmed Torque up enough, but he's still wet. So, like, it's not completely drying him off. So he's still cold, but he's not taking any, like, damage.
I know. I'm still trying to dry him.
You head down the cold cave. It goes into a large. It starts to spew out in about 6 different directions, but you do notice that there is some ice stalactites and stalagmites hanging in this cave.
The frozen path.
Down a particular one, or
No, all 6 of them.
Okay.
And this is now heading like far east, so it wouldn't be heading toward the mountain.
It seems.
It's
Which
the
one
wrong
is the
way.
northest east one?
You would know that.
I go down. I look at that one. How cold is that one?
It actually looks like it's kind of drying up. Doesn't look like it's as cold.
I feel like we're going the wrong way.
We go back. We go back.
I feel like it's something to do with that wall.
I do too.
I mean, there's a path that just leads to a wall.
Does anybody have?
And the
like,
wall says it's the frozen path.
Yeah, if-
Maybe the wall is
If they wanted to
frozen.
leave a message, they wouldn't have like a path leading up like that.
So do we get back to the main room of the first cave systems?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
I go down the northest one
That would be the wall.
near the.
Can I see if the wall's an illusion?
Sure. Are you going to climb back up to the wall?
I'll go back up to the wall
Climb.
too.
13? Is it 13 climb?
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. And now
And
I'm
I'd like to
Sure,
just
why
give
not?
now I'm will saving.
another once over just to see if we've missed anything.
As you stand in front of it, still
5.
cold, the wall opens.
Why didn't it open for me?
I think it's because
Are you
frozen?
wet?
Yeah, I'm freezing
Oh.
nearly to death. Not quite, but close enough.
Nope. cold wind comes blowing out of the
This
back.
doesn't help.
All right, let's go.
All right.
Everybody say praise Ozeron.
Nope.
Or you might be incinerated.
Where's Ozeron? Where's Ozeron?
Okay.
Jojo. You don't have to do that.
Let's just let it do. If I get heated up and there's yeast around, I'll turn into bread.
Jojo, are you okay? You were on my back when I fell.
Listen.
Yeah, that was very scary, and I am now.
Listen,
very
neither
sorry.
one of you know that doesn't say that.
You listen. You can talk all the crap you want to me. Don't do it to him.
To who?
Jojo. Don't get him to do that.
He
that
loves
shit.
I'm
Ozeron.
extremely cold too.
He follows
Yeah,
follows Ozeron.
Are you cold still?
Yep, I pulled kind of in front of me.
Then I'm cold too.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm as cold as you are.
Yep,
I'll probably be
I
as cold
figured.
as you are until you're not cold
Oh,
anymore.
I'm not cold anymore. I'm feeling so much better.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, me too.
All right. I walk through the hole in the wall.
I walk through the hole in the wall.
Trevor, we go up the stairs and then walk through the hole in the wall.
Yes.
You guys have to make it. You have to climb up there.
8 plus 9 is 17.
That made it.
What's that?
Ozeron?
I don't know. It's a big, scary breathing.
Sounds like Ozeron a little bit.
Finally.
Perception. Noise, listening. 23.
Something very, very large sounds like it's sleeping very far away, and yet you can still hear it.
I think it's a frozen dragon. I think it's sleeping.
Oh, hold on, really quick.
Sounds
I'm gonna run back outside, like to the wall, and like etch into the wall with like a chisel or something. You've got to be cold to open the hole in the wall. Love, Torque. Then run back inside.
Praise Ozeron. Okay.
Praise Ozeron.
Okay. When we get close to this thing, we need to be sneaky. Okay?
I can be sneaky. Absolutely, that's not a problem for me.
I'm not very good at it. That's why I'm
Yeah,
articulating.
I'm super good at this.
Perception check.
You have entered a room full of ice. It's a tunnel that leads further in. You cannot see anything else other than a frozen wall in front of you, and you hear something very large sleeping.
How big is the tunnel that we just came through?
So the tunnel you are walking through in the ice is enough for maybe two of you side by side. The cavern you came from behind was massive, I mean, just humongous.
Right. Okay.
So it doesn't look like whatever this thing is made this tunnel.
Okay. So
let's sneaky up a little bit further.
yeah.
Stealth it?
Stealth it.
Stealth it. Disadvantage.
All right,
I
disadvantage.
want it
Alright, so that's either a 19 or a 19.
You got disadvantage and you rolled 19s?
Yes, I have half proficiency
Wow.
on all dexterity.
You guys, I rolled a 15 and a 17, and I have a +2. So that means a 17 is my
Alright.
disadvantage.
What's the lowest?
17.
17 is the lowest between all of you?
Yeah.
I think so.
All right. So you begin to stealth
That's
into
shocking.
the ice cave.
So we're no longer in the tunnel. We're entered into this.
You are now
But you have
entering into a
nothing in
small ice, like a small channel that turns, and you're going to walk up into a very, very large room. Based on geography and the way that took you quite a ways to go into the cave and come back up on the other side of the wall. You would assume that as you look at this wall, you see that it's a long hallway that narrows down into a small tunnel. It would probably take you 4 hours to get through this room.
Oofa.
Wow.
Do
You can
we?
hear this thing
We're getting closer.
from 4 hours away.
Oh.
I'd say
I'd say we might be able to make allies with it.
yeah.
Let's do it.
Plot point: Banky's just snoring real loud.
Plot point, Banky's dead.
No.
Shit!
No.
God damn it.
I like
Shit.
Banky. So, start
I
going.
can't help what you do with your plot points.
Yeah.
So it's so we're 4 hours from an area where it would be big enough for this thing to we suspect to be.
So it's a little bit misleading. You
Okay,
come
okay.
into a large room
Okay.
and it Willy Wonka's down.
Like bottlenecks way down there.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. How big is the room, like the thing that we're in now?
It is probably, you've come down, you've gone in, up. You're probably about 200 feet high. What's more is you notice that in this room, on different sides, you see large pillars. Some of them are actually frozen in ice. It
Okay.
looks like a civilization built this room at one point. And what's even more disturbing is one of the pillars is sideways and frozen.
Can I see if these pillars have runes on them?
Sure.
Nice.
Can I? Could I? Do I know if I recognize this type of construction?
Knowledge history.
Okay.
18 for investigation.
I'm proficient in history.
10.
Advantage.
24.
5.
That sucks. 24.
With a
This-
proficiency in history.
This looks to have been built by those who would have followed. Oh, you wouldn't know that. Sorry, even with your high history. This looks like people who would follow mountain dwellers. So mountain kingdoms, races of mountain kingdoms. In Dungeons and Dragons, they would be dwarves. In the other world, in Nibel, they are something else, something that you're not necessarily familiar with, but you recognize that these. That's all you would know.
Okay.
You would not. Your character would not have come in contact with them, even with that high roll. So your character recognizes, even with only a 10, you have seen architecture like this, similar, but nothing on this scale.
Okay.
I've seen this somewhere.
I investigated.
You find runes written on pieces of the exposed pillars.
Are
It is
they
written not as though it was designed by whoever built it, but carved in later
in Draconic?
in Draconic.
What do they say?
Follow the way. The frozen path.
They say follow the way of Azeran. This is a frozen path.
It doesn't seem like this would be Azeran because Azeran is fire and light, right?
I know.
It's so cold and scary.
Does the
The cold and dark.
does the
worst.
frozen pillar that's tipped over lead to anywhere, or can we not tell?
It does not. It's
It-
like this.
It's just leaned. Okay.
No, it's because Azeran is friends with the other 4 dragon gods.
It doesn't sound right.
Can I do a knowledge history to see if I know the names of them? Other 4 dragon gods? I don't remember them, but I want to know if my
I
character
guess you
would.
don't know them.
My character might, though.
Go ahead.
I think I have shit for history, though.
What does that mean?
While you
3.
Nope. You may never roll again. It's knowledge.
I know who they are. but
You
I don't
believe
know
there are
names.
other dragon gods.
I know there's 4.
There might
There's
be more.
5 total.
And this is one of
As
them.
we walk, Torque's just going to kind of like keep an eye on the architecture and just. I know this. I know this. So we just walk.
It'll take you 4 hours to reach the other end.
Yes.
As you do, the snoring gets louder, but it bottlenecks in. Do you wish to follow that into the tunnel?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I do.
You follow it down into the tunnel, and after about another hour, you come to a massive door that is made of pure black metal.
Does it look like adamantium?
It does.
Are there rivets on it?
There are not rivets on it.
Thank
And
God.
there are runes on it.
There are no runes on it.
Their handle.
Nope.
Are there towers on either side of the door?
Is there a lever?
No.
I
Hold
try
the
to
lever.
push.
Oh, the.
I try to open the door.
Okay.
How far away from the entrance to this tunnel that we were in to the door?
About 100 feet.
Okay. Maybe something tells me whatever we're going to face is just on the other side of these doors. What if you stay back, Elric, if you stay back kind of like at the head of this tunnel and make your hut, not your mansion, but your hut with a, because nothing can penetrate that. So if we need to like boot, scoot, and boogie, like that'll be kind of like,
We'll hide in the hut
yeah, or at least like
forever.
not forever.
For the rest of our lives.
but
Give me 30 seconds.
11 minutes.
Give me 30 seconds.
Okay.
How big are
Please,
the doors?
please continue because
40 feet high.
I see what you're doing.
40 feet
Yeah, if anything, like we can, I don't know, it'll just be one. I don't know. I'm just kind of thinking out loud here.
Is anything in here frozen? The door at all?
Because I don't think we should all necessarily go.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to get through this door.
Yeah.
Did you ask if stuff was frozen?
Yeah.
You do see a film of snow and it looks like ice on the black.
Us dragon.
It's hard to see, but from your vantage point, you kind of look, and it looks like the wall of adamantium is covered in a film, slim sheet of ice, like a film of ice.
Okay.
All right, let's do it. I'm gonna, as he described, I'm gonna cast my tiny hut.
Okay.
Yeah, and if anything, it'll give us like at least 8 hours to plan our next move.
Or I can just teleport us out of here.
No,
Yeah,
we
that
can't
too.
waste that. We don't have the rest
Oh
of
yeah,
our
the rest
group.
of our Very true. Okay.
I keep forgetting about them.
All right, see if you can get that door open, David.
I try and open the door.
Okay.
I first try to break off the ice.
If we get this door open, I think I should maybe go in alone, just to kind of scope it out, because I'm
Fast.
absolutely
No.
the quietest one.
Or do we send the lady who speaks Draconic?
If it's an actual dragon, it'll speak our language as well.
Good point.
You can go in and then you signal.
Okay, sounds good.
Go ahead, try to strength it open.
Opening the door.
Need help.
What is it?
6 or 9.
That's
think
not
it's
enough. Even with
6.
whatever you add to it, it would. So you begin to try to push. It doesn't move at all.
Can I do an athletics?
Go ahead.
I sacred flame like the
23.
hinges to kind of just warm them up and
Sure.
23.
You doesn't bust at all. You sacred flame. It doesn't even it doesn't warm up the ice at all.
Are there any runes or anything on the door?
There are none.
Is there like a tiny door next to the door?
No, there is not. So what you see?
Go touch the door again.
I touch the door.
It's very, 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 very cold. Like burns you cold.
I take my spoon out and I knock on the door.
The 40-foot by 40-foot door shatters as the adamantium is so cold it breaks.
I'm guessing the thing stopped snoring.
That's you.
Is there-
you. I am so sorry for ruining this moment.
That's your shit
You
together.
are a fuck.
It's 7.
Ding!
Really?
Is there any change to the noise?
There's probably no snoring at this point.
There's no snoring.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
I do.
Is
have
there
my
like now that the door's
shield.
no longer there? Is there anything I can see beyond it?
You see 2 staircases leading up.
that go look like they meet in the middle? To what's
But
at
it's
the
a
top of
solid
them.
wall. And the staircases go up and like that behind a wall.
Okay, I see.
So it goes.
Is
So we
You
don't
can't
know.
see that.
Is there a thing in the room?
There's ice everywhere. The stairs look like solid sheets of ice.
Great. Let's just do it. Let's go.
We should go as a group.
Yeah, at this point I think so.
Are we gonna all go up one side of the stairs, or do we want
Yeah.
2 and 2? Because
Yeah,
like
if this is anywhere close to what I think it might be, it won't matter. Like we should just go all as one group, and if we even give off the inkling that we might be trying to sneak up or like, like deceive it or something like that, I don't think it'll go well.
Well,
the north.
Well, I got a feeling stealthiness out of the picture. Stealthing.
All right.
Up the right.
Torque, let's go.
The right side.
North.
Torque and I will lead the way.
North.
There's fear in her voice.
Killian,
North.
never heard that from you before.
She looks at the wall and he says, and you head up. You are dwarfed by the size of the stairs, little dots on the stairs as you walk up. As you reach the top, it opens into a massive room filled with massive pillars. The pillars are hewn up into the walls, and in the center, you see the largest being you have ever seen. The creature looks to be the size of a mountain with its wings reaching out as far as you can see, covered by rock and snow. It looks as though the mountain itself was hit and collapsed down on it as the only thing pinning it. With the weight of an entire mountain pinning the beast, it is still breathing, and the rubble is moving up and down. Its head snakes out and back down as it is perched and can see you with its eyes, its head raised. White fangs that look like they are the size of small hills line its jowls. It is made of pure silver, so bright it could be mithril. It is a dragon.
Dibs on its teeth.
I just.
Once.
Pretty sure that
Elric,
was wrong.
Elric, you should do the talking. Flatter it. And Torque very slowly just kind of reaches behind him into one of the pouches on his belt and grabs something and pulls his hand back out in front of him and kind of just, in kind of deference, he begins to walk towards the dragon.
We have to help it.
Right.
It's stuck.
Yeah, that's not Azeron.
No, it's not Azeron.
I can hear you.
Alrighty then.
We want to help you.
It kind of crinks its head and comes down and smells you, and as it does, its head hits, and you are this.
My character's just so excited, she can't even be afraid.
How close is this dragon to us?
It is, so it's like this. You if you reached out, you couldn't touch it, but it looks like it's getting so close it almost looks like you could.
Like,
Okay.
I think my
And
character
it
would
smells,
just be
so its
eaten
nostrils,
right now and
you
be-
could fit inside.
While it does that big sniff, Torque pretends to sneeze, and from his hand releases this dust that he got 2 years ago that says, "Breathe deep for friendship."
Did you just fucking try to deceive a dragon?
No, it's an item. It's like it was like his Christmas or Halloween item. It's like a good item.
It lowers its head again.
Almighty dragon, we are adventurers, and we came to this place in search of something wonderful, and we have found it. Is there anything we can do for you?
I wasn't there when the mountains were formed from boiling oceans. What could you offer me?
I could not begin to think of something that would come close to your greatness, but we are here if you need us for anything.
You reek of my kind. Why is this?
I want to try to use divine intervention to show him.
Go ahead. You have divine intervention.
You say you reek of my kind?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so stressful though because it doesn't work.
It doesn't work very often.
What do I need to roll on?
You have to
Under
roll
your
under
level,
your
right?
level or under.
Yeah.
So you need 11 or lower.
On a D100.
On a D100, yes. At level 20, she can get it. Like,
Yeah.
it just automatically happens.
Come on. I want this more than
36.
I thought it was 2 zeros. I lost my shit. So you attempt to pray, and you begin to pray to Azeron, and you begin to feel warmth enter you as though your god were to intervene. And as this dragon is just normally breathing on its exhale, all the warmth in you goes out.
In my hands, like just between my hands, I make a small sacred flame, not trying to like. The great dragon Azeron has claimed me as one of his own.
We are touched.
By the light dragon. Very well, you have my ear. That is not the only scent I smell, but that will have to do.
Are you trapped here?
Trapped.
It kind of tries to move, and there's like an earthquake underneath you.
Trapped. I was tricked. Such is the price he warrants.
Mind if I ask you what your name is?
I mind greatly.
Can we help stop whatever tricked you?
It has been very long. I believe you call him Titus. That was the price, the bargain to be made. Pull my piece from the board, and thus become untouchable.
That's what Calypso said.
Is there anything else in this room other than the dragon? Like any doorways?
It's a kingdom.
Oh.
Yeah, it's. Would this be the area that we're in? Is this the mountain Big Scurry that we finally reached? Okay.
This dragon's name is Scurry.
Is there anything living here other than you? Like a tiny civilization here?
They were buried under my glory, frozen forever in both time and physicality.
Our friend was frozen for a long time, and we unfroze him.
A man named Valron?
I do not know this person.
Alright,
I feel that I will not escape this place.
We can help you.
How?
I don't know, but we'll find a way. You shouldn't be trapped here.
Titus.
It shoots a thing into the sky, and it just everything becomes so cold it turns black.
I want a perception to see like what I think it would take to free this beast. Like
Okay.
17.
You would need to be able to move a mountain.
Forgive.
Wish.
Yeah. Forgive my ignorance.
Montague.
You
Montague
said.
could help him.
Yeah. You said that Titus is the one who tricked you and left you here. We are. He still lives, and we are actually on a quest to defeat him. Is there?
Montague or Catsup, there's wizards. There's wizards that can move mountains and destroy mountains. And I give you my word, before I die, I will free you.
Persuasion.
Epic feat.
Nice. It breathes out of its mouth, and you see a crystal. It looks like a diamond with 1,000 myriads of light going through it, made of pure ice. It freezes your hand. Your hand is bright blue, but movable.
Interesting. What is this?
Our bargain is made. and you will find your way back whenever I want. Be warned, your god will not be happy that you have made a pact with one of the frozen.
My god would not disagree with others of its kind.
Be gone from this place, lest I tire of you.
You find yourselves covered in ice, and the next thing you feel, all of you are drenched in the black waters of the Leviathan. Next to you, you see bobbing Clara and Valran, and something is swirling underneath you.
Oh no.
Now, David. Now, David. David.
Whoa.
He brings his hands together, and as he does, underneath you, you see a line form of light. It opens.
Does his other arm glow or just one now?
His other arm glows. It looks like it's burning you, though. It opens, and you fall through. Dexterity saving throws. Nat 1? Oh my god.
21.
21?
18?
18? 17? Alright, so the four of you fall through. All of a sudden, something comes out of the... and it's going to try to grab you.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
No.
Can I try to freeze the water with my hand? Does that happen?
You have a reaction. I don't know. What was your dexterity saving throw?
21.
Go ahead.
I tried to use this my blue hand to freeze this thing
All right,
from getting to Tor.
It will give him disadvantage on attacking you. It doesn't attack you. So it swims like by, and you see its mouth open, its jaws, and coming at you, and you just... and all of a sudden, ice forms in its mouth, and all of a sudden, you find yourself pulled through the gate, and as you do, each of you hit, and water is just everywhere, blows you back, and as it does, you see Torque as he comes in last, spins out, and is grabbing on the top of the Garanduk Tower as waterfalls of water are pouring down Garanduk, and you're just holding.
Shut the gate! Shut the gate!
Torrents and torrents and torrents
Damn
of
it,
water.
stop! We're here!
we drop a Leviathan in Garanduk.
I'm closing.
You see the Leviathan actually coming toward the gate. Close the gate.
Let its head through.
The water drips out. Bricks begin to fall off of the tower as water just pours out. But as you look up, it's about midday. You see a sun hanging midway in the sky, and down below you, for the first time in 5 or 6 games, is Garanduk. And our game comes to an end.
My character was way too mesmerized by a dragon to not do whatever she could to help the dragon.
We'll see you guys in 2 weeks. I think it's the 16th. So thank you so much for joining us tonight. Have a good night.
Stay go down!
Stay go down! Stay go down!